All right, y'all, we back at it like a crack addict. What's going on, people? What's up, what's up, what's happening? Oh, excuse me, I'm literally, I shit y'all not, literally fresh out the shower. So excuse me if the skin is still glistening and all that. Your boy was running a little bit late today, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, yo, it's already 6 o'clock, I gotta stream. So I was like, bet, let me take this shower right quick. And then I started the stream and I'm just like, yo, let me go ahead. I gotta put my beard stuff in, gotta make sure it all, like, you guys know how that shit is. You guys know how that shit is. Wait, there's an echo coming in? Where's an echo? Bad echo. Is there an echo? Y'all hear an echo? Is there an echo? Please let me know. I don't see anything else popping up on my end. Do you guys hear an echo, or was that just an isolated incident? What's going on, people? What's happening? Okay, no echo? Alright, so that might have just been somebody in the chat. But what's going on, people? What's happening? What's up, y'all? Can you all see me? Can you all hear me? What's going on, people? What's happening? Test, audio check. How does everything sound? Hopefully the music is not overpowering my voice. Oh, you had the stream open twice? Okay, that's what it was. All right, what's going on, people? Oh, speaking of which, let me go ahead and tweet this. Let me go ahead and tweet this stream out to social media. Yeah, just give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm gonna share this. Bum. Man, every single time I play this background music for the stream, I need that Zelda. I need that Wind Waker HD, man. Out of all the games that Nintendo doesn't want to bring to the Switch, it's like that's the one that and Xenoblade Chronicles X. All right, hold on. Whoa, this was opening up. Oh. All right, we good. Yeah, I don't want the music to be too loud and overpowering. I just want it to be in nice ambiance. But yeah, let me go ahead and shout out the chat right quick, y'all. We're gonna pop this out. We're gonna drag it right over here to the side. All right, starting in at the top, we got Rhino242, Kingpin of NYC, Adeline from City Island. Oh, this man is City Island? You better bring me back some seafood. Shit, it's my birthday week, bro. I need some seafood. Oh, snap. And then we got Angel as well. Neo being consistent. I'm about to watch the Thor movie and we'll have to catch it afterwards. Oh, I appreciate you, Angel. Appreciate it, man. That Thor movie. We're going to speak on that a little bit later. Oh, man. What else we got in here? We got Film Lover in the chat. Let's see. What's up, Neo? What is your most anticipated movie for the rest of the year? Honest to God, I mean, I only look at movies within like the next couple of months sort of thing, rather than like, oh, what's coming out in the next 6 months. So for me right now, the only movie I'm really hyped about is the latest Jordan Peele movie, which is Nope, and that comes out in what, 10 days. So I'm really excited about that one. Let's see. Oh, we got the AmazingJD. We got NKDN182. What's up, y'all? We got Arturo in the chat. The podcast stream will begin very shortly. Yes, it is. Yes. Oh, we got the homie Flame as well. I'm here. Sorry, I was upgrading my PC. Oh, that's right, Flame. I noticed you got a brand new GPU, man. Congratulations, my brother. I gotta do the same thing. I mean, your boy's already thirsty, and we just started the stream, y'all. I gotta go do the same thing and upgrade my GPU. But the thing is, man, I don't really be gaming on my PC like that, so I would just be spending the money on a GPU just to future-proof myself for a while. Because I do all my gaming on consoles nowadays, and for my streaming and what I do, the GPU I got in my rig is fine, you know? Let's see. We got Ryuzaki Koizumi. What's up? Oh, you got a 3080 on the way. Nice. We got Chris Forth. What's up? DC Gaming. Oh, and shout out to DC Gaming, who just became a member of the Fan Weirdos. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much. We got Gian-GianThaDon, my guy. What's up? We got M in the chat. Oh, there's a lot of familiar faces today. We got David Biglad checking in. What's up, what's up, what's up? We got Justin Plays. I just started getting into Funko Pops. What did I get myself into? Yo, I mean, that's the thing, bro. I had, if you guys remember, back in 2016, that's when I really started getting heavy into Funko Pop collecting. I collected close to, I want to say, oh man, just looking at my shelf right now, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think I've got close to like 50 Funko Pops all throughout my room. And honest to God, man, when I started seeing it creep up to 50 and I stopped having space in my room, I realized one of those things had to go. So I thankfully stopped collecting Funko Pops after a few months, because man, they're addicting. I'm not gonna lie, especially when you see stuff from you know, some of your favorite franchises that don't get a lot of merch and you see they have Funko Pops. It's like the next best thing. But yeah, man, I just realized, like, yo, if I keep going down this rabbit hole, I will never stop. Because you know what was the Funko Pop that made me stop collecting? I saw they were putting out a I think it was like a 10-inch Shenron from Dragon Ball Funko Pop, and I looked at that and I was like, holy shit, I want that. And then I realized, bro, I can't do this. I can't fucking do this. Where am I gonna put it? You know, because I have a Giant Man Funko Pop from Captain America Civil War, and that, I love it. It's on the shelf right there. But man, if I just kept going down that path, I'd have to get that, and then I have to get this, and then it just, oh, thankfully I stopped, man. I think the last Funko Pop I bought was you guys can actually see it in the video. It's that Cuphead Funko Pop. I bought that when I went to E3 a few years ago. It's a legendary chalice, and it actually glows in the dark, so that's pretty dope. But Godspeed to you on that, Justin. We got PierretheGamer. What's up? What's up? Oh, let's see who we got. We got Kez in the chat. Oh man, shout out to y'all. We got the amazing CJB. Appreciate y'all showing up. Oh, we got the homie J World in the chat. What's going on, my brother? Long time, long time. We got Dylan Collins. We got Fuzzy Belvedere. Oh, my man Fuzzy Belvedere. Shout out to you, brother. Happy belated birthday. Another year wiser. This man done leveled up. I just wanted to shout you out with that one. I was going to wish you happy birthday on the day, but shit got really busy on my end. So happy belated birthday to you, my guy. Let's see. Neo always thirsty. Oh, absolutely, man. It's not Thirsty Thursday. It's Thirsty Tuesday on my ends. I wish I had a margarita and some tacos, but I digress. We are here streaming. That's what we doing. We got Michael Brent. What's up? What's up? Wee Man on Wheels. What, man? Always glad to see you doing well. Oh, same to you, my brother. It's good to see you. Like I said, me and Wee Man, we go back to fucking 2008, bro. That's just crazy, man. 14 fucking years. Some of y'all are 14 years old. That's insane. Oh, we got Hustle and Motive in the chat. What's up? What's up, my guy? What's up, Hustle? How you doing, man? So, Hustle, you download those Resident Evil next gen patches? What's the move on that, bro? When you playing those games, man? Let's see. All right, I think I'm almost caught up with everybody. Oh, okay. All right, so we are all caught up now. Before we get into all the fun for tonight, might as well just do the intro. What's going on, people? Welcome to another fantastic and fabulous episode of Ask Neo. If y'all is tuning in for the very first time, Ask Neo is my Q&A series where you guys ask me questions and I answer them to the best of my ability. There's no real flow or structure for this show. It's literally a just chatting stream, so go ahead and ask all your questions. First things first, I do want to point y'all's attention to a couple of links per interest. Down below, yes, in the video description are a couple of links of interest. Links to my Discord community, the Phantom Weirdos, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Patreon, all of that good stuff is going to be down below there. And I also want to give a huge shout out to all of our patrons, in addition to people who have been joining the YouTube membership, similar to our friend DC Gaming, who just subscribed. Thank you guys so much for all the support. And yeah, super chats, membership shout outs, all those things are great ways to support the channel if you guys are interested. And if not, you guys being here is all that matters. That's all the fun that I need for these weekly Q&As, and it's great kicking it with y'all. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get to some questions. The first one coming in from the homie Gian-GianThaDon, who's been a member of the Phantom Weirdos for the past 7 months. I appreciate you as always, my brother. With God of War Ragnarok dropping this year, which games do you think will contend for Game of the Year? Also, you copping that Jotnar edition? Yeah, man. So first things first, shout out to you, man, for being a member. And yo, that's the thing, man. Like, I'm looking at the list of games that came out this year, and granted, there are still a couple of titles that haven't come out, but no game that I've played personally really screams cutting above game of the year level quality. Now, I know for a lot of people out there, that's going to be Elden Ring. I have not finished Elden Ring. I'm working my way through Elden Ring. I know, I'm playing it very, very slowly. Like I said, it takes shut up, Flame. Shut up, Flame. I know he's already typing something, but it takes me a while to finish some of these games. But, you know, like, just based off some of the games that I have played this year, me personally, there's nothing where I'm just like, yo, that game of the year, baby. But looking at what we got coming out in the future, I mean, to me, honestly, if it slaps, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, God of War, those are probably going to be the two games that I play that could be game of the year level for me. But yeah, honestly, if I had to guess, it is going to come down between Elden Ring and God of War. Like, just looking at all the other games that came out and that are coming out, they're probably going to be good games, but nothing that's, like, if Breath of the Wild 2 came out this year, I think it would be a three-way tie between the three of those games. But as it stands, I think it's just going to be Elden Ring or God of War. I mean, there could be a Dark Horse game that comes out. Like, you remember how last year, it takes 2 won Game of the Year last year at the Game Awards, right? So if we get another one of those games, maybe that could happen. But nah, I'm thinking it's going to come down to God of War and Elden Ring. And as far as a copy of that Jotner edition, I don't think I'm going to do that, man. I was toying with it, the back and forth, but honest to God, dude, I'm very selective about these special editions I be buying. Like, number one, for a space reason, and number two, do I really need to be spending that much money on stuff that I'm not going to get that much enjoyment out of? Like, for me, there are certain games I will spend that money, like the Persona special editions. You know, spending $100 on those, I didn't think it was too big of a deal. But when you start getting into $150, $200, $250, $300 for some of these editions, like, yo, some of those editions better come with a lot more than just a fucking statue, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I look at the price of that, and from my understanding, it doesn't even come with a game. So I'm spending already $70 on God of War, and then I got to spend another, like, what, $200+ on that edition. That's damn near the price of a PlayStation 5 when you really think about it. You know what I'm saying? It's dangerously close when you factor in tax. So yeah, I don't think so. What about you guys? Are you guys gonna be copping that? Let's see. Oh, you're gonna be playing in October Hustle? Okay, I look forward to it. All right, let's see. So we got $199 coming in from the Sensu Beam Plug. Bro, have you seen RRR? Dude, speaking about movies, yo, so I started that movie, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I started it, I got about an hour in, and then I turned it off because I needed to go to bed. Because that thing right there is a 3-hour movie, man. I had no idea it was going to be that long, but I'm really enjoying it, man. I'm hesitant to give my full thoughts on it because I haven't finished it yet, but I'm enjoying the stuff that I've seen so far. That shit is wacky, bro, but in a really, really, really good way. And I gotta say, the intro for the movie, it's so funny because there's like the intro of the movie, and then there's like the title credits intro of the movie. That shit was hype as hell. Let's see. Oh god, everybody wants that Thor Love and Thunder discussion. So yeah, we gonna do a Thor Love and Thunder discussion here, and we're also gonna do one on the Sweaty Cast this Thursday. Gabe and I are gonna be having our back and forth. But yeah, we're gonna talk about Thor a little bit later. I just want to wait for a few more people to come through. And if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you hit that like button. Helps out the channel tremendously. All right, shout out to the homie AmazingJD, who's been a member of the Spirit Detective tier for the past 8 months. Appreciate you, my brother. Hoping for a good stream tonight. Today, I'm going to ask Neo, what is your shirt size? Oh, man, my shirt size. So that's the thing, bro. Like, for me, my shirt size varies depending on, because as you guys know, when you start shopping for clothes, shirt sizes can vary depending on the manufacturer, depending on the quality that goes into it. So for me, as a general rule of thumb, I wear anywhere from XL to double XL, depending on what the fit is. Because that's the thing about me. You know, I'm 6'4", so for me, I have to wear XL and above shirts just to get the length. You know what I'm saying? That sounded so fucking weird. Just to get the proper length, because, you know, I don't want to be raising my hands up and my shirt, you know, it's like you see my belly button and shit. You know, I want to make sure my thing. Damn, this sounds so fucking weird tonight. Yo, it's crazy, man. It's all types of sus in this stream. But basically, I like shirts that have a good a good ratio to, you know, hugging the body and at the same time matching the I don't even know how to fucking describe this. This is why I'm not in apparel. This is why I can't sell fucking clothes. I'm like, yeah, man, you got the length. Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I wear anywhere from XL to double XL. I lean towards double XL just because most of the time when I go shopping for myself, the XL stuff that I wear is a little too tight around like the shoulder areas, so I needed like a little bit more loose. So yeah, anywhere from like XL to double XL. Oh, Jason. What's up, HD Boom Bob? How you doing, bro? Oh, you just started Samurai Champloo? Yo, Samurai Champloo is the fucking goat, my guy. Let's see, we got Just X Gaming. What's up? What's up? Good to see you. We got Snorlax, yeah, long time no see, my G. How you doing? Let's see, we got Luis Mayorga as well. Holy shit, what is going on? We got everybody in the chat tonight. Video Game Lover, what's up? What's up? We got Window Fries, how you doing? NXT Feel Better. Love listening to this stream during bike rides. Hey, yo, that's what's up. What y'all doing right now, by the way? I know some of y'all are commuting home from work. Some of y'all are going into work. Some of y'all are at work. Some of y'all might be at the gym. Some of y'all might be on the toilet. Some of y'all might be building a new computer. What y'all doing right now? Let me know. All right. Let's see. So Window Fries says, what's up, Chris? Hope you're doing well. About to finish up work. Then I'll listen to this while I'm at the gym, back in bicep days. Yes, sir. Yo, get into that gym, man. I want you to do some heavy ass rows. I want you to squeeze the bicep, get those tennis ball biceps, bro. That's what it's all about. My guy Neo got beefy arms, so I can see why he needs the double XL. Yo, it's not even that, bro. It's just because double XL for like the length and just up here, man. That's the thing more than anything. Oh man, but one day I'm gonna fill out like a whole double XL on the arms, because arms is like my lagging body part, because my wingspan is like 72 inches, so it takes a long time to build arms, but you know, when you do, it's beautiful, man. Oh, that's what's up, Dylan Collins. You just got back into fitting into XL shirts. That's quality. Well, that is quality. Cleaning up the room. Oh, I feel it, David. I gotta do the same thing. I just cleaned up my room and it's already looking like a mess. It's crazy. It's like all it takes is just like one article of clothing to fall on the floor, and then that's it. It's a fucking mess. Like, how did this happen, man? How did this happen? $5 super check coming in from the homie Flame. Neo, I gotta confess, I have an ulterior motive to my PC upgrade. I gotta finish Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, and prep for The Last of Us and Spider-Man. Jim is get me to invest. Yes, sir. Shout out to that boy, Jim Ryan. Love that dude, Jim Ryan, man. He's getting this dude Flame to play those PlayStation games on PC. And who knows, man, by the time you finish all those games, bro, you know, we might be getting like a PlayStation launcher on PC, complete with trophies and everything. Shout out to Jim Ryan, bro. He giving the PC gamers what they want. 2 Spider-Man games in 1 year. God of War, Uncharted in the same year. Yo, that dude Jim Ryan, bro. That's actually insane, though, because we went from like Horizon Zero Dawn, Days Gone the following year. Now it's God of War, Uncharted, 2 Spider-Man games. Like, bro, they going crazy with that. Like, what are they going to do next year, you guys think? Like, we know Last of Us Part 1. Do you guys think Last of Us Part 1 might hit PC this year? Or it might be, like, early next year? Either way, bro, the way it's looking right now, that Demon's Souls is coming to PC. That Demon's Souls is coming to PC. Like, what else? Sackboy's coming to PC. Returnal's coming to PC. It's fucking insane, bro. I never thought in my wildest imagination this shit would happen. Especially so soon. Bro, I've been playing Madden 22 and I hate it, but I can't stop playing it. You know, there's some games that are like that. Especially a lot of the annual titles. I think that's why the annual titles are so successful, because, you know, they just got that, they got that crack cocaine in the system. Like, how many people y'all know, like, they'll say that, yo, this Call of Duty game is trash, but they still pre-order the next one. And they get excited for it, and they in the lobbies and shit. That's how it is, man. They got something in that. Alrighty. Someone tell Havoc no one uses the name. No, you know, all right. So I need a gauge for this stream right here. How many of y'all use an Android phone, and how many of y'all use an iPhone? We're doing a little experiment for our friend Havoc, who's not here right now. I'm just curious. How many of y'all are Team Android? How many of y'all are Team iPhone? Let's see. Oh yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us Part 2. Yep. Oh, Marcus Doyle Terrell, what's going on, bro? And we got Winterfort Studios, NTTV presents. What's up, guys? Okay, let's see. So we got Android, iPhone. Android or die. Damn, Alex. Android's, you gotta cry out of my cold dead hands. Oh, this man's dual wielding. He got the Samsung Ultra 22 and the iPhone 11. I feel it, bro. You know what? I was team dual phone for like the past, I've been team dual phone for 4 years. And honest to God, bro, I think I'm gonna drop back down to just one phone. You know, because it got to the point where I loved having an Android and an iPhone. It was great. But now I'm looking at all the Android phones that I want, and it's like, because for me, I had a OnePlus and I had an iPhone, which was perfect because OnePlus was really good at one point. Now they're not so good, yet they're way more money than they were. So it's like, okay, if I'm paying flagship prices for one phone, which I am with my iPhone, why would I want a flagship Android as well? You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm just gonna drop down to just using my iPhone as is. Okay, I'm seeing it's like a pretty good mix. It's a good mix over here. Hey, yo, what happened to your twisted hair? Oh, well, I just washed my hair, so my hair is not twisted anymore. Or the black bond hair, you should say. Yeah, so what I did was essentially like I put the gel and I twisted it, and I kept it like that for a few days, and then now since I had to wash my hair, I just untwisted everything, washed it, and it's gonna be twisted again tomorrow. So yeah, I'm eventually gonna get it locked in, like properly locked in by the end of the year. I just want to grow a little bit more hair. But what me and my barber did was like we had a good idea of like how my hair would look if it was like twisted. Yeah, that's what it was. But yeah, by the end of the year, like I'm gonna give myself 6 more months of hair growth. I'll have it properly twisted and held in place, which is gonna be interesting because I've never done that before. Because I really liked having my hair twisted, like just for these past like 4 days. And I was like, wow, that's awesome. Let's see. $4.99 super chat coming in from Hibachi. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Origins, and I was wondering where should the next Assassin's Creed game take place. I want the Meiji era in Japan or the Qing Dynasty in China. Yeah, bro, I mean, that's the thing about Assassin's Creed. Like, everybody has been wanting them to go to Asia for the longest time, and they just don't do it. Like, I know they had those small, I think, side-scroller type games, digital games, something like that. But yeah, everyone's wanted Japan. Everyone has wanted Japan. China as well, I've been hearing crop up in the past couple of years. And honestly, bro, I don't know, man. Like, maybe if this was like the Assassin's Creed of old, like let's say Assassin's Creed 2 to 4, I could be excited about that. But now I can't get excited about Assassin's Creed, bro. Like, I played through some of Valhalla. I just got too overwhelmed. Same thing with Odyssey, too overwhelmed. Origins, I put a little bit of time into. Like, I'm enjoying the story of that, but still, it's one of those things where I don't know. I feel like a lot of these Assassin's Creed games are just a lot of busy work. And for some people, that's cool. But to me, I don't know. I remember a time where it was just a lot more enjoyable. It was a lot more structured. And you play through it and you do everything. It's great. And now it's just like, I feel like there's all these things that are there just to pass the time. And for some people, they enjoy that. And that's fun. I'm not going to take that away from them. But like, dude, I'll never forget that. I got Valhalla. I was playing it day one. And I got like a few hours in and I was like, nope, I'm done with this. Oh, let's see. So we have a $2 super chat coming in from Blue Senshi. I hear iPhone users don't shower. Can you explain? I don't know where you've heard that before, bro. But to be fair, Blue Senshi, I will say this though. There are a lot more weirdos with iPhones. There are a lot more of those weirdo hippie dudes who complain about capitalism, yet they all got iPhones and all the whole crazy. You know the type. You know the type. Like, we gotta dismantle this and that. But I have like a $1,300 MacBook, and you know, like those weirdos. I've been like, ooh, yeah. $2 super chat from Blue Senshi, just a joke, cause I'm feeling better. Well, I'm happy you're feeling better, man. I'm happy. Yeah, so yeah, I mean the whole thing about iPhone and Android, like for me, I started out with Android. I got my first smartphone back in 2011. It was the Samsung Infuse. Now, mind you, this was back in the days when Android was caca-doo-doo, bro. So fucking bad. But you know, I wanted to have a smartphone and I didn't want to be an iPhone guy because everyone has iPhones. Like, why would I want an iPhone, man? Fuck that. I'm gonna be different, man. Be bold, be different. Shitty Android phones. So I had a Samsung Infuse. I had that phone for, I want to say, not even 2 years before it crapped out on me. and I ended up switching over to iPhone. I had an iPhone 4, had that phone for 2 years before I upgraded to the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. And honestly, guys, the Note 4 was one of my favorite phones of all time. I loved it. I felt so far ahead of everybody else in life. You know, my phone had a stylus. My phone could do like dual video recording. It could record with the front camera and the back camera at the same time. You could do so much shit, picture in picture, like multitasking. The Note 4 was the fucking shit, bro. I miss it. I had that for a bit. Then I switched over to the Note 7. Y'all know what happened with that. The Galaxy Def Note 7. And then I went from that to the S7 Edge. Had the S7 Edge for a few years. I got the Samsung Galaxy S9. And then I just got tired of Samsung phones. And then I switched to OnePlus. Had OnePlus for a while. And then after that, I just went towards iPhone. You know, it was one of those things where I'm like, okay, I've had Android for so many years. Let me test run iPhone. Let's see what it's like. And I've had iOS for almost 2 years now. And honest to God, bro, I don't really miss Android. I mean, I miss some aspects of Android. I like the flexibility. I like the freedom. I miss the Google keyboard. Google keyboard is so good. But I'm looking at all the things that I really value in a phone, which is stability, which is great battery life, good camera. You just want shit to work. And I get all that with iPhone. That's it. So yeah, I'm sacrificing some of the more cutting edge features, but to the same degree, I never really used those features like that. And I love the iOS ecosystem. I love iMessage. I love FaceTime group chats. I love all that shit. It's just simple shit, bro. It's just simple shit. I'm like, for me, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I did see that Dragon Ball fan film, Amazing CJB. It was fucking great. NGS, what up? Let's see that manga collection. I might do an update. I've been buying a lot of manga recently. You know, just like mainly JoJo and Berserk and, you know, a bunch of those things. My Android phone almost got me killed. Jesus Christ, what the fuck happened, bro? I mean, did you have a Galaxy Note as well? That Note 7? Oh my God, bro. That was such an... Yo, dude, I was so proud of myself because I got... The Note 7 was like the first brand new phone that I got day one. I felt so proud of myself because like, yes, I can afford a brand new phone and it's all me. I'm doing this shit, right? Got that Note 7. And then literally a few weeks later, it starts exploding and they're like, no, recall it. And then I went to an S7 Edge. Then they said, okay, it's fine. So I went back to the Note 7. Then it was exploding again. So then they recalled that. And then I went back to the S7. Shit was crazy, bro. Became one with the iPhone 4. I mean, yeah, man. Like, it's just simple. I'm going to upgrade to the iPhone 14 when that comes out at the end of the year. I was going to get the 13, but I was like, it's not... Like, honestly, I'd only be buying it for the better battery and the 120 hertz. I'll just wait for the new shit they have. But the new iOS update looks pretty good, though. Oh, we have $10 coming in from the homie Marcus Doyle Terrell. Appreciate you, my guy. What do you think of these modern day relationships that don't stay as strong as previous generations? Do you think it's because of social media? Also, what's your opinion on open relationships? Not for me, to be honest. So appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you so much. And so yeah, there's been this whole discussion. A lot of people are wondering, why do modern day relationships, why are they over and done with so fast compared to the previous generations of, like, let's say our parents or, you know, grandparents who were married for like 30, 40, 50, 60 years, shit like that. And honest to God, I don't think it's not a simple cut answer like a lot of people are saying. So a lot of people like to blame modern society. A lot of people like to blame, you know, XYZ reasons. You've heard some people say that. I think what it comes down to is people realizing what they want and what they don't want. So take, for example, a lot of people wonder, like, well, what about those relationships of old where people are married for like decades on end? What a lot of people don't tell you is that there's a lot of people who are married and they stayed married because they thought that that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stay married. You don't divorce. Divorce is a no-no. But if you look at the quality of those marriages, a lot of those marriages are probably not that great. But because you see, oh, married for so many years and you don't want to go through a divorce, they think that that's okay. So there's a lot of reasons why a lot of people look at old school traditions and they think we need to go back to that because that's what it's all about. And it's like, no, some of those old school traditions are wrong. Now, that's not to say that new school traditions are automatically better, but there's a lot of things that are better nowadays. Because, you know, there was a time back in the day where a lot of those old school traditions didn't value women, and they didn't value black people, and they didn't value a lot of those things. So I don't know, people saying, well, we need to retreat to those things. It's like, no, you gotta, similar to modern day stuff, you have to pick and choose what is applicable to you in your life. And nowadays we have a lot of people out there who realize that they don't really want to get married and they don't want to have kids, and that's perfectly fine. I know there's going to be some weirdos out there who argue saying, no, you got to get married by 23 and you have to have kids, blah, blah, blah. But if that person's going to have a shitty life and realize that that's not what they want, and they're going to raise shitty children, why should they subject themselves to that? So I don't necessarily think that one is better than the other in that respect. I think it comes down to the individual and what they want. So in my case, one of the things that, you know, because as I get older, I get asked this question by people in my circles, you know, just like older people in my life, like coworkers. They always ask me, hey Chris, you gonna be settling down anytime soon? And you know, it's never in bad faith. It's always just like, hey, you know, you're getting close, you're almost 30. Have you thought about, you know, getting married and having kids? And I always told them the same thing. I said, well, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. First off, I gotta meet somebody I like. And then the idea of me spending my life with them and having kids, that's another thing entirely. So in that respect, I'm just living my life. I'm doing what I got to do. I'm focusing on my purpose and my passion. And at some point I would like to get married and have kids, but it's not my driving force. It doesn't fill my cup at the end of the day. When I get married and I have kids, obviously I'll have a different worldview, and what I do now, it becomes a paradigm shift. Whereas right now I'm really grinding hard for myself. When I have kids and a family, I'm grinding hard for them. So it's like a different wavelength entirely. So I think it's just one of those situations where it's a combination of everything, man. People realizing what they want and don't want. I don't think that social media has made these relationships worse. Because here's the thing. Here's the funny thing, because a lot of people are wondering, like, oh, why is there like so much cheating nowadays and promiscuity and blah, blah, blah. That shit existed. Like, I don't know where a lot of people are thinking that, like, this stuff doesn't happen before. That shit's always been there. The difference is you're seeing it now on full display. You're seeing all that stuff. Back in the day, like 10, 20 years ago, you couldn't really tell if someone was cheating unless you saw it for yourself or you heard it from somebody. Nowadays, it's a little different. You know, you have access to all these things, and, you know, like iPhone geotagging and everything. So it's the same thing. Like for example, like, oh, you hear this all the time from those people. Oh my God, there's like so much like crazy stuff happening in the world nowadays. No, crazy stuff has always been existing. It's just that now we can see it for ourselves and it can be transmitted. Like, you know, the whole where people were surprised that there was so much like police brutality going on. No, that shit's been there, especially if you grow up in areas that have that as a focal point. That stuff has always been there. The difference now is that someone is taking a photo or a video and showing it. So it's not that it's increasing in excess. It's just that now we see it. And the situations where people would cover up all of that stuff, now we have independent sources and third parties that can put it on full display to contest that data, saying that, oh no, actually isn't this bad. It's like, well, really, what about all this? You know, so yeah. So yeah, I always tell people at the end of the day, regardless of whether you want to keep things old school or traditional or blah, 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 just be a good person. Just be a good person. Vet the person that you're talking to. Don't necessarily rush in for the sake of. Don't really do things for the sake of other people. Just live for you. That's it. And if that takes you down a certain path, so be it. It is what it is. As far as open relationships go, yeah, I'm not really the biggest fan of that either. Like, I know a couple people who are involved in open relationships, and I don't really get it. So basically what it comes down to is you just want to fuck other people and have the permission to do that. At that point, it's kind of like, just stay single, you know? Like, you just want to be friends with benefits with somebody. Because to me, it's like, when you're with somebody, I feel like that person should satisfy all of your needs, from an emotional point of view to a sexual point of view. And if you're with somebody, you both have to work towards that, understanding your partner and who they are. But when you have open relationships, it's just, I don't know, I feel like you're getting so much outsized stimulus that it really makes you question, well, do you like this person? And if so, why do you like this person? Do you like this person because they only give you stability? If so, that's kind of weird because it feels like that makes you a leecher off of them. I don't know. It's just very, very weird. But listen, more power to the people that are in open relationships and they have fun with that. I think it's very weird, like people in our generation who are in open relationships, because it's kind of like, yo, y'all are young as fuck, so you're fucking everything as is. So why are you in a... I can understand if you've been married for maybe 10, 15 years, and let's just say you want to try something different. Okay, maybe, but if you're already young as fuck in your 20s, I'm in an open relationship. Like, the fuck? Just don't be in a relationship. But you know, it is what it is, man. Let's see. Old heads like to pretend crazy stuff wasn't going on back in their day. Oh, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. That's folks, like I said, you have to look at who's saying it and why they're saying it. Like, for example, people saying, you know, music just ain't the same like it used to be. Well, it depends on the type of genre. Like, are there certain genres of music that aren't really being played like that? Absolutely. Yes. And is there definitely more of a vested interest in playing what's paying? True. You know, like there's whole producers who are factories and creating things that are going to get plays and be popular. But to the same degree, music's always been music, man. You know, you're going to find the really talented artists out there and you should support those talented artists. So yeah, it just comes down to like people enjoying what they like and supporting the stuff that they want to see. Like, for example, everybody's talking about, oh, Marvel movies, they're killing cinema and blah, blah, blah. Marvel movies are the new Westerns. They're the new Westerns of cinema. Sure, they're a lot, you know, more expensive Western movies, but they're the new Westerns of cinema where you have all these actors who go in there and they play pretend and people enjoy it and have their fun. That's literally what it is. Let's see. Hey Neo, I'm thinking about getting my soon-to-be brother-in-law into anime. I want to show him Dragon Ball Z Kai. Do I need to show him the OG Dragon Ball first, or can he watch Kai? Definitely watch the original Dragon Ball because it's all one story. Excuse me. That's how you get appreciation for a lot of these characters like Goku and Krillin and Yamcha. And that's how you meet them. So I would recommend watching the original Dragon Ball. The original Dragon Ball is really good, and it definitely sets the tone for the future. Because that's the best thing about Dragon Ball Z is like, if you just watch Dragon Ball Z alone and you don't watch Dragon Ball, the weight of the first of figuring out that Goku is a Saiyan and he's not from Earth, it was surprising. And Raditz comes through, he's like, I'm your brother. It's like, what the fuck, bro? And if you don't watch Dragon Ball, it's kind of like, huh? You know? So it was a nice little twist. And it's all one story if you read the manga, so it's not like one is really better than the other. It's just a continuous story. All right, let's see. Oh, $5 super chat coming in from Librellis McGee. Both phones are fine. I'm rocking with the Pixel 6 Pro, and I'm the photographer of the friend group whenever we go out. Oh, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, you know, honest to God, sometimes I need a photographer friend because I be looking at some of the photos that they be taking. I'm just like, yo, y'all are fucking fire. And then I look at my photos, and it's like, okay, mine is like a little candle. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I could definitely see, especially with the Pixel cameras. The Pixel cameras are great. That was a funny thing. I was gonna get a Pixel because my OnePlus phone is about to crap out. You know, I've had it for a few years. But then I just see all the software problems that have been going on with Pixel as of late, and it's not worth the money I would put into it, you know? Yeah, OG Dragon Ball is awesome, and if you guys have not seen it, definitely do. I just started Spy Family. Have you watched it, Chris? Yes, I've seen Spy Family. It is a fantastic, fantastic show. $4.99 coming in from the Sensu Beam plug. What Marvel movie will finally bomb at the box office? So technically speaking, I think the Eternals did bomb at the box office, because if you look at its returns, you know, the general rule of thumb is like, well, we don't know the exact budget of these movies, because remember, you have the production budget, then you have the marketing budget. You don't exactly know how much they spend on marketing, and with Hollywood accounting, they don't really report exactly how much they spend. But I think Eternals was the lowest grossing MCU movie since The Incredible Hulk. But remember, it is COVID, so you kind of have to factor that into play. So it's like, obviously all these companies knew they would take a loss. But honest to God, I will have to see how good some of these future movies are. Because the thing about Marvel is that just based off inertia, people are going to show up to go see their movies. Like, I still don't know how a Captain Marvel movie made $1 billion. Not because I think Captain Marvel's a bad character. I was just so surprised. Like, it's like no other debut characters made $1 billion, but that did. It was so surprising. Like Black Panther, yeah, but we had Black Panther in Civil War. But then you see Captain Marvel come up, and that Avengers hype must have been so big to get people to go see that shit. But yeah, like I'll have to see, because I'm looking at what they got coming out. They got Black Panther 2, Ant-Man 3, Guardians 3, the Marvels next year. And I feel like all of those are going to be successful. So I don't really know what would be a bomb. I think if anything, probably something that doesn't have an established group of characters. So, I mean, like the only other movie we know that's coming out is like Blade, Fantastic Four. Other than that, we really, I mean, there are rumors, but we'll get a good idea when they do the D23 Expo and the Comic-Con panel and all that. But yeah, definitely, I think it would probably be a movie that doesn't have a lot of like pull. You know, it's something that you really have to sell people on. And Marvel really hasn't had a movie where the that was like a really hard sell, because everything has had the MCU branding. So at the bare minimum, you're gonna have some people show up to it. You know, some people will say, oh, well, maybe Shang-Chi or maybe Eternals. But like I said, the COVID pandemic, no movies were really making money like that until quite recently. But if there's one thing I'll say, the trajectory of Phase 4 going forward and into Phase 5, whenever that happens, it hasn't been the most exciting. So I think if anything, these movies are going to start performing worse. So I don't necessarily think it's going to be a flat out bomb, but they are going to be movies that start performing a little worse than their predecessors. So like, let's say, for example, Thor, Love and Thunder. I still think the movie is going to make money, but I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't make the $1 billion that they were expecting, because they spent a lot of money on that, like $250 million, if you could believe it. They spent $250 million on something that looks like it was shot in some nigga's basement on green screen. It's fucking crazy. Can't wait to hear you and Gabe talk about Thor. Yep, this Thursday, guys. Tune in. $4.99 from Dream. Hey, Neo, what are your thoughts on Rockstar canceling Grand Theft Auto 4 and Red Dead Redemption 1 remaster/remakes and the current state of Rockstar? Yeah, so this is going to be another topic. Oh, yeah, so by the way, let me just pimp this out while I have you guys here. So if you guys, like, obviously I answer this stuff on Ask Neo. I have no problem doing that. But on the Sweaty Cast, which is the podcast that Gabe and I do every Thursday, we actually break down a lot of the gaming news and movie news of the week. So if you guys want to get full-on discussions of things, tune in on Thursday nights, and they'll also be available for playback later with timestamps as well. But in terms of this, I mean, here's the thing, Dream. I'm of two mindsets about it. On the one hand, I'm just not surprised, because this is Rockstar of the modern era. This is no longer the Rockstar of the late 2000s, early 2010s. The Rockstar that produced multiple IPs, multiple games at the same time. That type of Rockstar is dead and gone. The Rockstar that we have right now is the Rockstar that will focus on the story of a game, but that comes second to what they can get out of their online expansions. GTA Online has been around for almost 10 years. That is a game that started out on the PlayStation 3 and 360. And the amount of money that they've been able to rake in, absolutely insane. And I got no problem with developers trying to make money, but you know that's their sole focal point. GTA 6, sure, it's gonna have a good story, fingers crossed, but you know they're not putting their heart, soul, and effort into that. It's all about what they could do in terms of building up that GTA Online successor. So looking at Rockstar and what they prioritize, I'm not surprised that they shelved these remasters to focus on GTA 6. I'm not surprised that they shelved the next-gen patch of Red Dead Redemption 2 to focus on GTA 6, because that's going to be their main cash cow. And look no further than the Grand Theft Auto Trilogy Definitive Edition. That game launched in such a terrible state. There was no type of quality control. and this is coming from Rockstar, one of the most financially sound companies out there. Like, they could have hired top tier talent to work on that remaster. They could have done full from the ground up remakes if they wanted to, but they just chose to license it out to this studio and just say, fuck it, we don't care. It's Rockstar, our name will sell. And it's sad, bro. It's sad. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm outraged about it. As you can see, I am defeated. I'm not going to pretend to be outraged about it, because this is just who they are as a company. They don't really care about their legacy stuff. I think maybe a different Rockstar probably would, but now they're just focused on, it's like Fortnite, you know, like Epic's not really making games anymore. They're just doing Fortnite stuff, and that's fine, because this is what they're doing. That's paying all their bills and securing funding for them to do more stuff with Unreal and everything. But it is disappointing as a gamer, you know, because these are legendary games. Grand Theft Auto 4, Red Dead Redemption 1. I still think that a lot of aspects of Red Dead Redemption 1 are better than 2. Obviously not from a technical standpoint, but in terms of getting you to and from beginning, middle, and end of the story, I feel like Red Dead's better, even though I love the characters in Red Dead Redemption 2 a hell of a lot more. But as it stands, man, if you love Red Dead Redemption 1, my best piece of advice is to go ahead and buy yourself an Xbox console. Get the Series S or the Series X, play it at 4K, 30 frames. That's the best the game's gonna look, because they canceled those remasters. I mean, maybe down the road after they finish GTA 6, we might revisit this convo, but at that point, it's like, what, 3-4 years later? But that's so sad, though. Like, the Rockstar that gave us Bully and Midnight Club and Grand Theft Auto and everything, like, obviously there's a big quality difference from Red Dead 2 to those older games. Fuck, man. One Rockstar game a decade? One Rockstar game a decade. Like, GTA 5 in 2013. GTA 6 in, like, what, 2025? And it's not like they're giving us major story content expansions. They give us, like, bits and pieces. Like Red Dead Redemption 1, 2010, Red Dead Redemption 2, 2018. Are we going to get another Red Dead game? Are we going to get a new IP? I don't fucking know. So, yeah, if you're a Rockstar fan, I mean, I don't even think people are really Rockstar fans. I think everyone is just GTA Online fans at this point. That's all they do. I'm going to be nearly 40 when GTA 6 is out. Yeah. Well, I mean, GTA 6 is... It's sounding like 2025. So by that point, I'm going to be in my early 30s. And just looking at when they release another game, oh, I'm going to be in my late 30s. Bully 2? I don't think Rockstar... You know, there was a time where I thought that Rockstar would release a game and just not care what people think. But nowadays, in the post-2016 era, where everyone is offended about everything, I don't even know if Rockstar would release a game like Bully. I got to see how they handle this new GTA game, because Dan Houser's not working on it. So, I'm just really worried about the quality of that game, because GTA is a satire of everything and everybody and every existence, and I don't think they're going to keep that same energy, man. At that point, it's just like a watered-down GTA. Modern gaming just isn't it anymore. I mean, that's the thing. It comes back to the whole music thing that we were talking about. You just got to find stuff that you enjoy. I mean, as a kid, it was much easier because there was all this new stuff floating around and different things. But now it's like, well, all that new stuff has matured into the stuff that we're enjoying now. And some people get bored of that. They want something different. And the people who are taking risks and doing things different are in the indie scene. And for a lot of people out there, they can't play those indie games because the budget isn't there, which I understand. But I think there's always going to be enjoyment to some degree. You'll always find something you want to play and have fun with. Unless you're a fan of Mass Effect, because it just they don't make games like Mass Effect. They do not. I just finished up Mass Effect 1 last night, and I am just stunned that there has not been a series that's really capitalized off of the hype of Mass Effect. Like, there's no other game out there like Mass Effect. Yeah, there's always going to be stuff to play, man. Even if there are periods of time where it's dry and I don't really see anything I want to play, I'll just go back into my backlog and play something that I thought looked interesting a few years ago. Especially now that I finally got confirmation that my Steam Deck is arriving. Oh man, my Steam Deck, it was supposed to be here last week, but then there was like a weird mix up with the tracking. So it's gonna be here tomorrow. And guys, I'm so fucking excited. You guys have no idea. I'm just so excited for this Steam Deck to arrive. Oh, guys, don't bring up Mass Effect Andromeda. Red Dead Redemption 3 on PS6. I mean, at this point, Ace, probably, my friend. Yeah, Triangle Strategy. I'm gonna get to that at some point. I need Mass Effect 5. Yo, I just need to see what BioWare is gonna do on this new Mass Effect, because it's not the same BioWare, but I just want that game. Like, I'm looking at the quality of Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, Jade Empire, KOTOR, all of those games, Dragon Age Origins, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? What happened? Ordered a rate. Oh yeah, it is Prime Day. Did you guys order anything from Prime Day? Is there anything interesting? I was looking at some 4K Blu-rays. Like, I saw they had the Criterion collection for Citizen Kane for like $25. I might pick that up. Is there anything interesting you guys recommend? I might get some new headphones. If there's like good gaming headsets available, I might get that. Because I got my HyperX headphones here and they're cool. But if something is like on sale for cheap, I might cop. Oh, shout out to Don Otaku, who's been a member for the past 14 months of the Phantom Weirdos. I appreciate you, my brother. I can't believe I'm late. Now I can't make fun of Neo being late all the time. Next thing you know, I'll be dipping crackers in mayo like him. Well, first things first, Don Otaku, fuck you. Second, I don't dip no crackers in mayo. That's a Jez Corden thing. Do not compare me to that baked beans eating. No, he eats raw beans. He don't even eat no baked beans, man. He just opens up the can and he's just like, yum. But it's good to see you, Don Otaku. Hope all is well, bro. Oh, shout out to the homie John McKinney for the $9.99 super chat. Appreciate you, my brother. Speaking of Rockstar games, please don't. Apparently, Dr. Crabblesnitch was originally going to be the main antagonist of Bully, but later decided to make Gary Smith the villain instead. What do you think? Yeah, I remember hearing about that a while ago, in fact. And I mean, it adds on to the point when it comes to like game development and you look at the original ideas of things that were in games that were supposed to go, the sequences of events, character dynamics and everything. Like, I remember for the Telltale Walking Dead game. I can English, my friends. I can English. I can. Apparently, what's his name? In episode 1, was it Bill? I think no, not Bill. The guy you were with in the drugstore. Apparently, he had like a different backstory and everything. And it was like much darker and sinister and all that. And then in the final game, he was just a regular dude. And unfortunately, he died. Well, because I saved the other chick. But yeah, it just goes to show you like what changes happen in game development. And honestly, I wouldn't mind that. It would have been interesting, man. Speaking of Bully, I got to go back and do another replay. I bought it not too long ago. It was on Xbox, and it's been a very long time. So I think it's time for a replay. Because games like Bully were just different, bro. 199 coming in from the homie Corey Gryffindor. Did I miss Chris's hot take on Thor: Love and Thunder? No, you didn't. You didn't. We'll talk about Thor. Okay, so we'll talk about Thor in 15 minutes. So, guys, set your clocks for 15 minutes. We're going to talk about Thor: Love and Thunder. John X, how's it going, man? Happy early birthday. And when you drop in that merch, thank you for that, John X. Yeah. So as far as like the merch plans, man, the merch plans have been stalled for the past couple months. I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna make any type of excuses. I just haven't been putting in the effort into that shit. I was looking for like a different designer because my current designer, he got a full-time job in the animation industry, so he's a little busy. But I really have to work with the designer on crafting what I'd want for the merch and the brand, and that just takes a lot of time and logistics. But I appreciate the support, man. Thank you. And when I do get merch, you guys are gonna be the first to know. I'm playing both Gravity Rush and The Quarry right now. Ooh, Gravity Rush, solid game right there. I still got to start The Quarry. Still got to start it. But honestly, at this point, man, I'm just thinking of streaming that bitch, bro. Xbox needs to jump on a new Jade Empire. Yeah, who's gonna make it though? That's the thing, man. I just need Xbox to put out some games, bro. Yeah, man. Everything Everywhere All at Once. I got to get that 4K Steelbook. Okay, some people say they got Far Cry 6 for $12, Back to the Future 4K Trilogy for $30. Yes, I bought that a few months ago. Very good. Very good fucking remasters. Remasters. 4K transfers. Oh, gamer brain and movie cinephile brain. Anything else? Anything else? Any other deals, you guys? Yeah, I haven't even really looked that much into the deals. Oh, $9.99 coming in from Hibachi. Thank you, my friend. Blade should have been a priority over garbage Thor. Also, I hate how the MCU has set up these subplots like Thunderbolts, Starflex, etc. that we won't see until 2035. Well, that's the thing, bro. That's just the Marvel formula. I mean, it is what it is. For better or for worse, they're going to seed all these things throughout their movies. Now, whether or not those things are actually going to be good remains to be seen, but that's just what they're doing. Because they'd rather plant the seeds than just come out of nowhere and do something. So, you know, they planted the seed in Black Widow. They expanded upon it in the Falcon and Winter Soldier show. And now they're going to be doing this Thunderbolts movie with a bunch of people out there. And we'll see, man. I'm just going to be real, though. I'm going to be real. I'm not excited for anything Marvel's got coming out. I was, after Endgame, I was so excited for the future Phase 4, but just too many L's, bro. Too many L's, too much mid. And now I'm just like, I'll believe it when I see it. Like, even Blade, listen, I was excited for Blade. And then I saw what they did with Moon Knight, and I'm like, nope, I'm done. Like, I thought Moon Knight was going to be like Daredevil. I thought it was going to be a serious show. And that shit just got goofy, and they did the whole Marvel Rush 6-episode thing. I can't have hope anymore. That hope is dead. Honestly, right now, the MCU ended in 2019 for me, man. After Thor, I am fucking done. But no, we got 10 more minutes before we talk about Thor, guys. Oh, God. Man. Don't get me started, guys. Don't get me started. We got 10 minutes before we talk about it. I need that KOTOR remake now. I know, bro. Oh, that's awesome, Chris. Good luck to you on that project. Thor 1 and 2 is underappreciated. Well, Thor 1 maybe. Thor 2, I don't think so. We are not going to rehabilitate Thor the Dark World. Like, not on my watch. Not on my watch. I'm not wearing a watch, but if I was, it would not be on it. No Thor the Dark World watch face. You see, that's the thing. I'm hesitant on buying video games on these deals. Because the thing is, the games, by the time I get to them, they're always going to be cheaper than when I bought them. So it would have to be like a game that had just come out that's like really cheap. I was like, whoa. You guys know what I'm saying? Like, I just be waiting for games to come out when they like, well, I wait to buy them when they're like 10, 15 bucks. Yeah, Shang-Chi was cool. But it's like there's Shang-Chi. For every Shang-Chi, you guys shit like What If. And fucking Thor Love and Thunder. I'm so hurt. I should not have done this stream, guys. What you think about Demon Slayer? I really like Demon Slayer. It's cool. I think people are looking too deep into Demon Slayer, though, thinking it's like more than what it is. Sometimes we just need a nice little like safe throwback retro feeling anime. People be like, nah, man. $2 super chat coming in from Blue Senshi. Never got past episode 1 of Moon Knight. Oh, damn, bro. Damn. I mean, listen, if you guys enjoy anything here that I didn't enjoy, that's fine, because I'm sure there's stuff that I enjoy that you guys didn't like. That's cool. And that is cool. That's about having a difference of opinion. Listen, I need BioWare, because people keep bringing up BioWare, gotta do this and that. I need BioWare's S team. I need an S team of BioWare to work on this new Dragon Age and this new Mass Effect. The fact that they're working on both at the same time kind of scares me, because I just need y'all to come out with one hit, and I will wait 3 to 4 years for the next hit. I know y'all have different teams, but can we just get one proven entry to be awesome? Jesus. You know what I'm thinking? After I finish up Mass Effect 3, I might play Mass Effect Andromeda. I might play it. But I don't look at any of those characters and think to myself, I'm gonna fall in love with this world. I look at that shit and I'm like, yo. When they introduced that hippo in Moon Knight, I checked out. See, that wasn't even the worst thing though, Cart. That wasn't the worst thing. What y'all think about Final Fantasy 16? I'm excited for it. It's my most anticipated game for next year. It's between that and the 7 remake part 2 if that hits next year. Rebirth. So there was an argument yesterday over Terra and Kingdom Hearts being an idiot or not. Oh yeah, he definitely an idiot, bro. But I mean, that's the thing, man. Like, that's the point of his character. He's dumb. He makes dumb decisions. And then boom, shit go left. But like, that's the thing. There's no real smart characters in Kingdom Hearts when you think about it. In order for the plot in Kingdom Hearts to move forward, someone's got to do something stupid. Like, if Riku wasn't jealous of Sora, Riku wouldn't go to the dark side. $2 from Don Otaku. Thor 2 is the Lord of the Rings of the MCU. Don Otaku. I don't even know what that means. Well, they did say, like, yo, this might be our Game of Thrones for the MCU because they got, what's his name? Alan Taylor to work on it. Yeah, bro. So here's the thing. I actually enjoyed my replay of Mass Effect 1. This was the first time I played Mass Effect 1 since... It's been well over 6 years. I know that much. And honest to God, like, I really do like the Legendary Edition enhancements. It plays a lot better. It still is rough around the edges. Like, there's some things that I want to do in the game that I can't. Like, I was thinking, oh, you can roll. No, you can't do that. It's Mass Effect 3. You know, get into cover. Oh, the cover system is janky. You know, a lot of the things, like the aiming, not the greatest, but the story, the narrative, all that stuff, all that stuff is so good. And I can't wait, man. Mass Effect 2, when I get deep, because I just started it, but like when I get deeper into that shit, bro, I might start crying, bro. Mass Effect 2, I think, is like the most, if we're talking about games that I've played multiple times and the amount of hours I've sunk into each playthrough, I think Mass Effect 2 is the most for me, for any game. After that would be something like Kingdom Hearts 2, but my Kingdom Hearts 2 playthroughs aren't really like as expansive in terms of hours versus Mass Effect 2 playthroughs, where I would average like anywhere from 30 to 60 plus for a playthrough. So, oh man, I'm gonna do everything in this one. It's gonna be disgusting. Oh god, might get 1,000 gamer score. I'm not really a trophy or an achievement hunter like that, but I might do that for Mass Effect 2. It's just, dude, it's beautiful. Mass Effect 2 has still got the ballsiest intro I've ever seen in a video game, man. That thing just starts, man, spoiler for a 12-year-old game, but that thing just starts and you are killed, bro. You fucking die, and it's just like Mass Effect 2. I'm like, ah, that was depressing, bro. You know what the funny thing is? I started with Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 was my first Mass Effect game. I had no fucking idea what was happening in the game, and I was like, I'm dead? Oh, shit, bro. Well, look at that. Then I went back and replayed Mass Effect 1. I was like, oh. So these are these characters. $1.99 from the Sensu Bean plug. Can you recommend some choice-based games like Mass Effect? Ugh. I mean, because that's the thing, Sensu Bean. Like, there's not really a lot of choice. I mean, as it stands, there's not really a lot of, like, first off, choice-based sci-fi games. Where your choices really impact the story, because a lot of these games, the choices are very minuscule. I mean, there are games that have a lot of day-to-day choices you can make that really impact your playthrough and what you're doing. Like This War of Mine, it's a survival game where you have to make these daily choices to survive, and some of those are really questionable decisions. But nothing to the degree of Mass Effect, where it's on this epic scale. It's got this scope, and you know, depending on what you do in terms of like your mission structures, they can carry over into the next game. I mean, Walking Dead, yes, like the Telltale titles do that, but not to the same degree as Mass Effect. Like, there really isn't anything like a Bethesda or a BioWare game. Well, I mean, since I mentioned it, Bethesda is probably the closest thing, because so many of your choices can impact the story. Like, for example, in Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas. But those are standalone games. They don't continue into each other. Whereas Mass Effect 1, choices go into Mass Effect 2 and into Mass Effect 3. So, yeah, I don't know if anyone in the chat can offer some things, but yeah, for me, I can't. Like, Mass Effect is the only series that really does everything that Mass Effect does. Like Mass Effect. But there's a whole bunch of other choice-based narrative games I could recommend. Oh, this man said he missed his showtime for Thor. Oh, shit. We're talking about Thor in like 3 minutes, guys. $2 from Flame. Mass Effect is mid. Thor the Dark World is a goat. What is with all the weird takes today? Listen, Flame gets himself a new GPU that's modern, and he thinking he got the balls to talk all this smack. I don't even understand. I don't even. Listen, you and Don Otaku just got to go do something somewhere, bro. Detroit Become Humans are pretty good. The what's it called? Quantic Dream games are like Telltale games with a budget. $2 from Don Otaku. Flame coming from my bad take crown. Yeah, exactly. Both of y'all with these fucking weird shits. What are your thoughts on the Lord of the Rings Amazon show? When I see it, I'll get excited for it. Because as it stands right now, I'm not excited for things anymore, guys. I'm really not. I'm just too beaten down by shit. So unless it's like The Boys, I don't get excited for anything. I can't, guys. I can't. Yeah, no, yeah. Quantic Dream stuff does trounce Telltale. That's true. Do you still go to the gym? How often per week? Yes, I go to the gym 4 times a week. $2 coming in from Flame. That crown is stapled to your head, Don. Relax, bro. Relax. Oh, shit, they're going to fight. The Arsonist says, I'm still rocking a GTX 1080 in my PC. Hey, man, listen. Like, for me, provided I get my 60 frames and it's, like, 1080p and above resolution, I'm chilling, man. Like, for me right now, my PC is 1440p. I do 60 frames. That's okay for me. I don't need no 4K. Especially on a 28-inch monitor. I don't need no 4K. I can't even count. This is 32 inches. So I don't need no 4K. I don't need it. I'm not caught up on The Boys just yet. I have 4 more episodes. I have 4 more episodes of season 3 and I am done. And then next week we can talk about it. 3060 Ti and a Ryzen 5800X. Okay, nice. All right, you guys. I think it's time. Y'all ready to talk about that Thor Love and Thunder? Are y'all ready to talk about that Thor 4? Are you guys ready? I don't think I'm ready. Comment down below in the chat if you guys are ready to hear this. I don't want to do this. Man. I just got over this bullshit, bro. Like, I'm not ready for this shit. I'm not ready for this shit, guys. Oh. Okay. Let's do it. Come on, man up, Neo. You got this. Rise above it. Okay, guys. So we're going to talk about Thor Love and Thunder. Now, under normal circumstances, I like to do spoiler-free reviews when I'm doing the streams because I know there's some people watching who probably haven't seen the movie. But I'm going to be real, you guys. I don't give 2 shits about this movie, and I don't care anything that I say. So bear in mind, if you have not seen the movie and you want to see it, click off the stream for the next 15 minutes. Come back at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll probably be done by then. I'm not sure. But if you still see me ranting at 8 p.m., you just know that shit just went left for Neo. But okay, let's start out talking about this movie. All right. So here's the thing. Going into Thor Love and Thunder, I had no real type of crazy excitement. Not because I wasn't a fan of the previous Thor movie. I really enjoyed Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok is one of my most watched MCU movies. I know a lot of people complain that that's really where shit started to go left for Thor as a character. They made him more comedic. They had a lot of jokes in there that weren't funny, and I will totally agree with that. So if someone says they don't like Thor Ragnarok because of XYZ, I agree with that. But for me, a lot of the strongest moments about Thor Ragnarok really hit for me. You know, like Thor coming to terms with who he is as a person. You know, a lot of the themes, the thematic elements of that movie, I thought was great, right? So for me, Thor Ragnarok had a good enough balance of, okay, it's going to be funny, but at the same time, when shit hits the fan and we do some serious stuff, which is like the last portion of the movie, it's cool. And then you saw Thor's character develop in Avengers Infinity War, and then Avengers Endgame. There was a whole depression arc as well. I know a lot of people didn't like Fat Thor, but to me, a lot of the things that they were doing with his character, you know, outside of the comedic elements, I thought were really good. There was a lot of life lessons that were learned with the Thor character. Just for example, the scene of which, you know, Thor is talking to Rocket on the ship, and he's talking about how, like, you know, I've lost everybody in my life, but I'm ready to take down Thanos because I'm called to something greater. And then Rocket basically asks him, you know, like, well, what if you're not ready? And then Thor says, well, what more can I lose? Like, there's a lot of shit that they did with Thor's character in those movies that I was like, wow, this is legitimately awesome. Because what we had gotten beforehand, Thor really didn't have a character. He was just very stoic. Very stoic. I'm Thor. You know, like, that's literally what he was for two movies straight. But then you get into Thor Love and Thunder, and I knew shit was looking kind of spooky when I saw the trailers of the movie, and I really wasn't that excited. Now, mind you, that could be me growing up and realizing that, you know, I don't really need trailers to sell me too much on these Marvel movies, because 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna see them. But I noticed there was something suspicious about Thor Love and Thunder. Like, none of the trailers really got me hype. I thought that was just the marketing of the movie. Maybe they were just trying to hide some stuff in the movie. I don't know what it was, but shit didn't sit right with me. But I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna see the movie in theaters. I saw the movie in theaters, and honest to God, you guys, for a 2-hour runtime, I was checking my watch at least 5 to 6 times waiting for this movie to be over. And I know some of this is gonna sound very sensationalist, like me, you're just doing this for clicks and hyping people up, but no. Honest to God, Thor Love and Thunder is one of the worst MCU movies that I have ever seen. Period. Point blank. And it's not because they did things that are necessarily offensive to the comic canon. Like, a lot of people say, well, you didn't like how they changed some things. No, I don't care about that stuff. I'm talking about it as a movie. To its core, this movie is fundamentally out of whack. This movie is so tonally inconsistent. This movie, it doesn't know if it wants to be a comedy. It doesn't know if it wants to have like serious action set pieces. This movie doesn't do anything necessarily great. Like, with some movies that might not be great, you can pinpoint a couple of things that are actually really good. Like, oh, okay, this movie might not have been great in terms of like its pacing or the story, but the action set pieces were amazing. The character development is on point, blah, 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 you know? I can't find any redeeming aspects about this film. This movie, for a $250 million budget, this film feels like it was a Disney Plus film that was put out in theaters. Nothing about this movie, I'm looking at it from a visual point of view, outside of maybe one scene, looks like, wow, this is one of the most expensive movies ever made. All of this stuff is just very heavy on the green screen, heavy on the, like, none of this stuff is real, all this stuff is fake, and I understand that this was filmed during a pandemic. I realized that there was a lot of social distancing stuff in play, and it was hard to make this movie, and yada, 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 yada. But to the same degree, I'm looking at all these other movies that were filmed around the same time that look infinitely better. And I'm just wondering to myself, what went wrong with this? Why does this look so fucking cheap? I thought that I was watching a 2-hour parody of a Thor movie. Like, you know that in the Thor Ragnarok, how they had the it was recounting the experience of Thor: The Dark World, and they had the players, and it was like funny satirical thing. They did the same thing in this movie, and I was wondering, okay, that's supposed to be a parody of this Thor movie, but I feel like this Thor movie we're watching is a parody of Thor, right? So in terms of that balance, I was talking about in Ragnarok, how it was able to, you know, balance the humor and the levity with the serious moments. That shit has gone out the window in this one. This is the worst of the MCU in terms of putting jokes in places that should not have any jokes whatsoever. This is the worst of the MCU in terms of some moments don't need a laugh. Some moments you just need to let breathe. This movie doesn't even give you the opportunity. No scene in this movie is really taken seriously, or at least I should say 95% of the scenes aren't taken seriously. There's a handful of scenes that are, but it's so few and far between. And every single time you get those scenes, it's taken away to go to something stupid and moronic, right? So The movie, like, giving you guys a perfect example, there are scenes involving characters that are about to die, and it's played up as a laugh. Like, this movie doesn't want to, how do I say this? It doesn't want you, and shout out to Ventrogas for the super chat. I'll get to that a little later. We're talking about Thor. But this movie doesn't want you, like, it doesn't want you to actually think that it can take itself seriously. Like, there's a moment in this movie where Sif shows up, right? And like I said, full on spoilers. There's a moment in this movie where Sif shows up and she was almost killed by Gore the God Butcher. You don't see this happen on screen, but she's almost killed and she's lost an arm, and they're playing it up for a laugh. And I'm just like, Thor, this is one of your former teammates, one of your former comrades, one of your few friends who's still alive, and y'all are making fucking jokes about this shit? There's this guy that's going around killing all the gods, and we're just gonna crack all the jokes? Like, I don't mind having a humor bit every now and then, but dude, really, come on, let's just focus up for a second on this shit. Let's focus up for a second. And it's not just Thor that does this. It's every single character in this movie with the exception of one, that being Christian Bale's Gore the God Butcher, which we'll talk about a little later. But every single moment where you think they're going to take advantage and they're going to do something humorous, they're going to do it. And listen, that's the thing. I have no problem with Marvel movies having humor. You know, like, if you look at the humor that's done in something like Avengers Infinity War, or how it was done in some of the other movies, like, sometimes it works really well, other times not so much. But it's usually they hit with the humor rather than miss. This movie, I was sitting there and I was like, not chuckling whatsoever. At all. Period. Point blank. The Guardians of the Galaxy are in this movie for what fucking reason? They're there for 5 minutes. Like, honest to God, I think the reason why the Guardians are in this movie is just because the ending of Avengers Endgame had Thor flying off with the Guardians of the Galaxy, and they had to explain it in a narrative point of view. The Guardians don't really do anything. They're just there for jokes. And it's like, why? Like, what the fuck is the point? Like, why? Like, I know it's about to be a universe and everything and blah, blah, blah. But why? What narrative purpose did it serve? Oh, yeah, to set up all the other jokes in the movie. All right, cool. Yay. This movie has a 2-hour runtime. It's one of the shortest films in the MCU, which I don't have a problem with if that's a story you want to tell. But to the same degree, this movie feels so fucking rushed. Like, people were complaining about Doctor Strange feeling rushed. This movie feels even more rushed, man. There's so many moments where it's just like boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, what the fuck? What? Like, none of the scenes you're able to hold on to. Like, Jane Foster as Thor, again, spoilers, they're adapting the cancer storyline for the comics. And all those moments that are really serious where Natalie Portman is giving her all, you can't even sit there and appreciate it because you don't know if they're going to make another joke like 2 seconds later. Oh, wait, they did make a joke 2 seconds later. Oh, fucking great news. Good job, everybody. Good job. We take a serious storyline like cancer and we have to make it funny and make that the backbone. Like, why? Why do we need to do this? Why do we fucking need to do this? Okay? And you have an actress like Natalie Portman coming back into Thor, and you're giving her an actual role in this movie. And I honestly, God, loved all the scenes she was in. I love her as Mighty Thor, but they don't really give her shit to do. She's there in the movie. She does her Thor things, and then the only purpose she serves is to rekindle her romance with Thor. That's basically it. I felt like they could have done a lot more with the cancer storyline and tying that into, you know, Thor's own storyline and being worthy and like all the thematic elements that this movie's tried to tell you. But they didn't let you do that. They didn't let you do that because screaming goats and yay, have fun, you guys. Ugh. And that's just the whole feeling that I got watching the movie. Like, I don't feel like anything that they were trying to set up in terms of the message of the movie, trying to show that Thor, that there's more to life than just being called to something greater. All the stuff that they were trying to tell, I don't feel like this movie did a great job doing that because all the other shit doesn't back it up. All the other shit doesn't help reinforce, like, this is the message we're trying to tell. It's like, okay, here's the message we're trying to tell. We're going to be very ham-fisted with it. And hopefully by the end of the movie, you guys understand it. Like, I hate when movies do that. Like, it's like literally you pose the question and then by the end of the movie, you feel like the audience should have got it, but you're not giving us anything that really reinforces that point. Like, it's just irritating, dude. Let's talk about Christian Bale as Gore the God Butcher. Now, here's the thing. Christian Bale is a scene stealer. He eats up every scene that he's in. The movie opens up with him. His daughter is dying. He's praying to the gods. The gods don't answer him. He ends up finding a god, and he realizes that the gods are fake as fuck, and they're ridiculing him and blah, blah, blah. He gets the Necro Sword. He kills one of the gods, and he's like, this is my vow. All gods will die. Christian Bale, my God, he tries. He tries his damn best with the shit that he is given. But this man is barely in the fucking movie. This dude has maybe 2 or 3 good scenes, tops, before the final fight, and then this dude dies. Like, just that. Just like that. They have a quick little fight, and that's it. Movie's over. Christian fucking Bale. You're playing Gore the God Butcher. Gore the God Butcher, who doesn't do any god butchering, mind you. He kills one god at the beginning of the movie, and everything else happens off screen. Like, what the fuck is this? Final Fantasy 15? Like, oh my fucking God. People talk about, oh, Gore the God Butcher is like one of the best MCU villains since Thanos. You want to know how you make a villain impactful in a movie? The opening of Avengers Infinity War. We had been hearing about this build-up for Thanos for the past 6 years. How does Infinity War open up? Thanos wipes out half of Thor's fleet. He murders Heimdall right in front of Thor's face. He chokes out Loki right in front of Thor's face. And then he leaves Thor and the people to die on the ship. That's how you set the tone and you make a compelling villain. You didn't give Christian Bale any of that stuff. You had Christian Bale come in here. He kills one god. He's killing all the other gods. You're trying to figure out, like, okay, where's more of his motivation coming from? Are they ever going to have a moment where he just, like, like in the comics, how he just kills a celestial, or he kills, like, gods right in front of everybody, and people are like, oh my God. It's like, no, he's doing all this stuff from the shadows. He sends his little shadow creatures from the shadow realm to kidnap kids for whatever reason. And yeah, you find out that the reason why he wants to kidnap kids is because he wants to bait Thor so he could get Stormbreaker and he can open up a portal to eternity, and so he can kill all the gods that way. That's what they did with Gore. That's it. Literally one of the best MCU villains. Now, one of the best performances, yes, from Christian Bale, but they could have done so much more with his character. And it kills me because I'm looking at him and he's the MVP of actors in this movie. And it's like, no, we're not going to give him all the good scenes. Or should I say, we're not going to give him more of what we need. And that's one of the worst parts about this movie, bro. This movie feels inconsequential. It's not necessarily a case of, oh, shout out to Zack Rodriguez for becoming a member. I appreciate you, my brother. It's not really a case of, well, it's a phase 4 movie. It's restarting after Endgame, so you shouldn't expect an Endgame level threat or whatever, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm expecting a good fucking movie. I'm expecting something like, whenever I hear people say, temper your expectations, this is a new phase. Captain America, The Winter Soldier. You can watch that movie standalone, enjoy it, have fun. It's a great fucking movie. My sister is not even a fan of the MCU. She doesn't keep up with these movies. Captain America Winter Soldier is one of her favorite movies. She rewatches that thing when it shows up on TV. That's how good it is. And you're telling me we can't get good standalone movies without them just being played up for laughs and just, like, what the fuck, bro? A story about Thor coming to terms with who he is as a person, his future, his place in the world. Compound that with the story of Gore the God Butcher, who feels wronged by the gods. Factor in Jane Foster about to die because of cancer. All of those things could have made for a really, really compelling and emotionally heavy Thor movie. But what we got felt like a fucking YouTube skit. It felt like a $250 million YouTube skit that sometimes has emotional weight, but you can't really, it doesn't feel like any of that stuff matters because it's played up for laughs later on. This movie does not have enough strengths to overcome its weaknesses. King Valkyrie is wasted. I remember they were talking so much stuff about, King Valkyrie, she's going to have a role. She's going to find her queen, blah, blah, blah. She doesn't do anything. King Valkyrie is bored of administrative stuff. And she's like, yeah, I'll join you on an adventure. She doesn't have an arc. She doesn't have anything. Korga's just there for laughs. Like, what the fuck went wrong with this movie, man? Like, what the fuck? Like, did they have 20 different scripts and they just chose the worst one? Was it the one that Taika Waititi wrote when he was on the toilet? Did he write this shit on a napkin? Like, Jesus Christ, dude. And there's no reason this movie needed to be 2 hours long. If anything, this movie should have been an extra half an hour. Should have been 2.5 hours. They could have expanded upon gore. They could have expanded upon a lot of the stuff. And you know what? If it was 2.5 hours, I feel like a lot of this stuff would be forgiven because you have an extra 30 minutes to flesh out the good stuff. And yeah, sure, some people might complain about the humor, but there's still a lot of good stuff where it'll be like, all right, cool. But this movie does not give you enough of the good stuff. Thor is a fucking joke, and they keep playing him up for laughs. Like that whole scene in Ragnarok, where he, became the god of thunder and it starts playing Immigrant Song. You don't have a scene of that level in this movie. The scene where he goes to Wakanda and he just it's epic and it's playing the Avengers theme. You don't have a scene like that in this movie. This man fights with Gore a few times and that's really it. Like, dude, it was just so disappointing. So disappointing, man. So disappointing. And honest to God, man, I can't get excited about the future of Thor stuff if this is what the trajectory is. The post-credit scene showed off Hercules. And it's like, who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? Why would you get excited about this? It's one thing to get excited about Hercules because, Thor, Love and Thunder was amazing. And oh my God, I can't believe it. Hercules is going to be the next big bad or blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck about Hercules. I don't care about any of this shit, man. Like, and another thing that was so dumb. Oh my God. There's this weird romantic subplot between Thor, Mjolnir, and Stormbreaker. And it's funny because at first it was played up for laughs one time. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But then that subplot keeps coming back over and over and over again. And I'm just like, what the fuck am I watching? Like during a very serious moment in the movie, it's played up for laughs. I'm like, and it's not one of those half a second jokes like haha hee hee. It's literally played up for a good 45 seconds to a minute. Dude. So yeah, you guys, that was about 20 minutes of me ranting on Thor, Love and Thunder. I mean, if you liked it, if you enjoyed it, that's fine. I similar to Eternals, I have no desire to rewatch this movie ever again. I really don't, dude. It just, there's no redeeming aspects of it. It'd be one thing if the fight scenes were incredible or, it had really good humor, but it just didn't, bro. It felt like everybody was phoning it in. It felt like they had done 17 Thor sequels and they just needed to do one more because they wanted to buy another mansion or, whatever. What else? What else was dumb in the movie? Oh, yeah. Oh, God. There's this moment in the film where after Thor saves these kids, he imbues them with the power of Thor, and all these kids have Thor powers. Why couldn't you do that in Avengers Infinity War? Why couldn't you do that in Endgame? Oh, because, we just came up with this shit last minute. So now all these kids have Thor powers for a limited time. I don't know, dude. I'm done. I'm really done, man. This whole, we need to bring it back to the MCU era of phase 2, where we had our comedy movies like Guardians of the Galaxy. We had our serious movies like Captain America Winter Soldier, where we had balance, man. I'm done. I'm done with these I'm done with the quips, bro. I am done with the quips. I am fucking done with the jokes in this movie that are just there because they think the audience can't get, no. I'm done, bro. Oh, what's up, Alpha King? How you doing? So yeah, man, listen. People are talking about phase 4. People talk about phase 4 doesn't have a goal. That's the problem with it. I don't think that's the problem with phase 4. I think the problem with phase 4 is that none of the shit they're putting out is actually really good. Black Widow should have come out in 2017. We know the reasons why it didn't. Politics, I Perlmutter. But that movie, no real narrative weight to it, right? Because she's not going to die. and it's not a particularly great action movie. So it's like, why would I watch this movie over something like a John Wick? You know, Shang-Chi, I really enjoyed, but you know, Shang-Chi, it's a standard by the numbers origin movie. So it obviously, like, it's just easier to do an origin story than not do an origin story. And then the final act of Shang-Chi where they had to fight a giant CGI dragon, I was like, okay, what happened to the crazy martial arts, fam? No Way Home, I really enjoyed, but only the last half of No Way Home, because that's where shit got interesting. Everything else was just that weird cringe MCU humor. Eternals should have been a Disney Plus show. That was boring. Trying to think what other movies. Doctor Strange, I really enjoyed for the horror elements. I love the fact that it was just so twisted, Sam Raimi's point of view. The writing of the film could have been stronger, but that's what happens when you got this guy who's writing stuff for TV and he just comes in last minute to work on this movie. But Doctor Strange is a more enjoyable time to me just because of the horror elements and what they do with Wanda. But even then, I am not going to sit here and be like, Doctor Strange is better than the strongest of the MCU movies. Everything in Phase 4, the best of Phase 4 right now for me is like middle tier MCU. And that is fucking weird because they have so much more stuff and they have all these TV shows as well. And all the TV shows, with the exception of maybe WandaVision and Loki, they have like 1 or 2 really good episodes and then it just fizzles out. Falcon and Winter Soldier, 1 or 2 really strong episodes. Everything else fizzled out. Freaking Moon Knight. What If? Throw that shit in the fucking trash. And Miss Marvel, same thing. Like, bro, I am like, what? Where's the quality control? Like, where the fuck is the quality control with this shit, man? And I'm not saying this because I know some people are gonna say, well, what about the old MCU movies that are not as great? Yeah, there are MCU movies of past that aren't as good. Like, we understand that. But the thing with these movies and these franchises is that they should keep getting better. You shouldn't have to use a barometer of a movie that came out in 2010 or 2011 to defend something that came out in 2022, where they should have already learned all the lessons of how to structure something. That's the issue I'm having. And it's not about taking risks either. A lot of people are saying, well, this is what happens when you deviate from the MCU formula. They're not deviating from the MCU formula. It's still the same MCU stuff, but with all the good shit taken out, you know? So it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm worried about the future, man. I'm worried about Blade. I'm worried about X-Men. I'm worried about Fantastic Four. Because nothing is really giving me that much hope. Now, it'd be one thing if all these things were fire and we didn't have a direction. That's fine because you're playing the long game. But this shit is not fire and it doesn't feel like we're really building up to anything. Like, if you're a comic fan, you know they're building up to Secret Wars. But, nigga, I don't care about that now. Secret Wars is like 5-6 years away. If we're lucky. Like, I want good shit now. You know what I got? Back in 2008, I got the original Iron Man movie. Nothing that's come out now is as good as that one. Nothing that's good has come out is as good as Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. Captain America Winter Soldier. Like, none of that shit, bro. I enjoyed Loki and WandaVision. I truly did. But still, to the same degree, it's like, those are 2 good, semi-decent things in a pool of mediocrity. In a pool of mediocrity, man. So, yeah, you guys, that's those are my thoughts on Thor: Love and Thunder and a mini MCU rant. I'm not gonna get excited for stuff, bro. I'm just not. I'm just gonna wait until I see it in theaters or what have you, and then I'll just watch it then. If they here's the thing. Okay. Depending on how they handle Daredevil, that might be where I check out of the MCU for a very long time. Because we have something to compare it to. A recent example. They're going to fucking water down Daredevil. They're going to water down Blade. I think I might be done after that. I just might be like, yo, I'll come back for Secret Wars. But other than that, I just don't care, dude. Because if dude, we're never going to get a scene like the Punisher courtroom. Remember where Frank was on the stand and everything, and he was talking. Like, Disney's never gonna greenlight that scene. Never, man. Never. Golly, bro. I'm not gonna hype anything going forward. If anything, I'm just gonna retweet it and I'll be like, we'll see. Cause I'm done. I'm done gassing shit up. I am done. They lost the rights for me to get excited, man. Thoughts on the new Black Adam trailer? It looks like a Black Adam movie. I'm not really too excited about that film, to be honest. It looks so bland, dude. Like, sure, we got Dr. Fate, but everything about that movie just screams mid as fuck, bro. Which I know isn't saying much when it comes to the Marvel stuff we've gotten recently, but it just looks like Dwayne Johnson wanted to be a superhero. Oh, I'm sorry, an anti-hero. Oh yeah, so Grimdark wanted me to talk about Grimdark. I don't know if you're still here, bro. Grimdark wanted me to talk about Taika Waititi's recent comments and stuff. Taika Waititi saying that he doesn't know why people like director's cuts, because director's cuts are usually ass, and sometimes directors need to be put on a leash. All right, I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a second. I understand to an extent that sometimes directors do need to be put on a leash, because when you're making a movie for a studio and you're spending all that money, it is a collaborative process. Like, listen, if I give you money to work on my house and I have some specifications, that doesn't give you the right to go do whatever the fuck you want because you felt like it. Like, there should be certain specifications and we go from there. Right? So I think to an extent, there is a collaborative process that needs to be adhered to. But to say that all director's cuts are ass, I don't believe in that, man. Like, has he seen the Lord of the Rings movies? Like, I don't... Like, there's just certain... Like, Blade Runner, for example. The theatrical cut of Blade Runner is terrible. Now, mind you, there's like 40 different cuts of Blade Runner. But yeah, I think that for the most part, director's cuts... They make movies better. In some situations, not so much. Some situations, they just might be extra fluff. But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing to say because people have wanted to see more of this movie. And that's the thing about this Thor movie. This will be the last thing, I promise. This Thor movie, I hear more about the stuff they cut than good shit. Like, every single time they talk to an actor, they're like, yeah, man, there was all this stuff that we did that got cut from the movie. I'm like, why do y'all keep saying this? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what movie was there that I think could have been better? Like, they were talking like all these deleted scenes with gore and all this other shit. I'm like, oh my god. Because what we got, whoever greenlighted that shit, they did not care, bro. I don't know. Like, people are excited for that Black Adam movie, but bro, I can't get past The Rock. The Rock is, I'm sorry guys, The Rock is not a good actor. The Rock is not a good actor. He is not, bro. Like, he's literally gonna be there being an evil version of The Rock. And that's it, bro. It's gonna come off as mad corny and cheesy, and I can't buy that shit, bro. Like, honest to God, I feel like The Rock would have been better, like, as Shazam. Remember, that was the first thing, like, what, 10 years ago? Everyone's like, yeah, The Rock should play Shazam. And I'm like, absolutely, The Rock should have played Shazam. Because that works to his strengths of being a very charismatic person. But, man, he be talking like the hierarchy in the DC universe is about to change. Nigga, what hierarchy? There isn't a hierarchy in the DC universe. That thing is put together with shoestring and gum, and there is no hierarchy. What, Superman? Nigga, Superman has not been in a movie in, like, what, almost 10 years? Like, fuck, bro. Superman does not exist in these movies, fam. Listen, I like The Rock. He's cool. But, like, what the fuck, you know? Like, he ain't got the range, dude. Despite your problems with Thor 4, are you still interested in a Star Wars movie? I mean, absolutely, yeah. I'll see what it's hitting for. I just hope it's not goofy like this. Like, maybe you gotta put that nigga on a leash. Superman was not in Shazam, bro. That was some weird body double. Oh, what's up, 3-Bit? How you doing, bro? Man, 3-Bit, you just missed like an epic, almost 30-minute Thor rant. Oh, man, niggas was angry, bro. Nah, I never liked What If, man. I was like, the first episode of What If put me to sleep. Then it had some good episodes, and the rest of it was pretty much trash, bruh. All right, so I had a $20 super chat earlier on when we were talking about Thor. This one's from Ventriloquist. What are your thoughts on trans people? With LGBTQ, I feel strange to change how God created you when he put you in this world. When you bring in the DNA and chromosomes aspects, it's very strange how women want to switch genders. Well, listen, honestly, I'm going to say it like this, man. I just let people do whatever the fuck they want to do. If that's what makes you happy, if you want to be transgender, if that's how you feel, sure, by all means, go for it. I don't care, because it doesn't affect me and my quality of life. You know, like there's a different discussion to be had when it comes to how people feel from a religious point of view or a biological point of view or what have you. But to me, it's like, that's not affecting my day-to-day life. It's never affected my day-to-day life. And if somebody wants to do that and it makes them feel happier, by all means, let them do their own thing, man. I don't put too much stock in that, because I've learned in life, it doesn't matter what skin tone you are. It doesn't matter what ethnicity, what gender, what have you. If you are a good fucking person, that is what matters more than anything. Because some of the people out there who have got a lot of stuff to say, yet they feel like they're sinless, you see them in the pews at church on Sunday, right? So to me, it's not a big deal. Like, I have a lot of friends who are transgender, and they're legitimately really cool people. Likewise, vice versa. I'm sure there's a lot of terrible people out there who are transgender, and there are also terrible people out there who are just regular, everyday folk. You know, like like these things are not mutually exclusive. So I just let people do what they want. It's their life. Let them live. That's fine. What if was not heat? Yo, y'all gotta relax. Yo, listen, nah. People put up a one gotta go. It was Thor. No. It was What If, Batman the Animated Series, X-Men the Animated Series, and I think the last one was probably Spider-Man, I think. And I was just like, really? Really? This is what we're doing? I never heard anybody coming out here and be like, yeah, What If was amazing, bro. Like, what? Nah, chill, bro. What If? Where are these What If stands coming from? What If was he? I've never heard that in my wilds. Listen, there ain't people on, listen, I'm not saying Twitter is the be all end all barometer, but there ain't people out there posting their favorite What If clips. Where are y'all? I don't see y'all on Twitter. I don't see nah, Rory, stop it, Rory. Rory, I need you to do a video essay on What If. I need that shit, bro. That thing had like 3 to 4 good episodes, and that was it, man. That Doctor Strange episode with some heat. I loved seeing Chadwick again, but stop it. What If was like a good TV show you put on in the background when you're eating dinner? What If is like what you put on after you have sex with your girl and you just busted a nut, you just eating some Cheetos? Like, that's the type of show What If is. Listen, man, when we get to the X-Men, we'll tackle that. Man. We'll see. Where are these What If stands coming from? I've never, like, this is just like, I don't even, wow. This is surprising. This is fucking surprising. Do you think Letitia Wright will get removed from the MCU after her anti-vaccine stance? I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, maybe it's possible they might reduce her screen time in the future, but as it stands, man, I just don't even care anymore, bro. I just don't even care about that Black Panther shit. Because I'm gonna be honest, man. I feel like they should have just canceled that movie until they figured out what they should actually do. Because I feel like having a Black Panther movie without T'Challa is a big L. It's gonna be a big L, bro. And they're focusing on the world of Wakanda, and that's cool and everything, but you still need T'Challa. He's that anchoring point. Not Black Panther, T'Challa himself. And honest to God, they should have recast. I understand why they didn't recast, but still, like, I don't give a fuck about Shuri. And no disrespect to Dora Milaje, they're awesome. I don't care about their adventures. I don't care about any of these people. So what's next? Namor. Oh, great. We're going to have a Namor movie with no T'Challa. That T'Challa-Namor dynamic in the comics is amazing. But nah, we're going to have him fight like Shuri, or, they're going to make M'Baku the Black Panther. I I love Winston Duke. I love M'Baku. I love Winston Duke as M'Baku, not Winston Duke picking up the mantle of the Black Panther. It's gonna be an L, bro. Black Panther's gonna be some hot booty cheeks. I'm sorry, bro. I am so sorry, guys, but I'm predicting it now. It's gonna be a hot mess. They should have just delayed Black Panther. They should have delayed it, man. Like, listen, I don't know any movie out there in existence that the lead actor dies and they kept that shit going. I was like, what? That corporate machine, man. $5 from Don Otaku. Has he seen the Lord of the Rings movies? Yeah, that's probably why he made the comment. Shut the fuck up, Don Otaku. I hate it. I thought you weren't even watching. Man, listen, though, this fucker, bro. I'm tired of this dude, Don Otaku, man. $5 from Don Otaku. Oh, yeah, talk about the What If Miles Morales was Thor comic. Oh, God. Listen, I'm not going to come out here and say, like, I read that comic. I know everything about it. But I've seen some panels from that. It looks very suspect, dude. And apparently the guy who wrote the comic wasn't even black. He was some type of Hispanic. I'm not sure exactly. But still, like, he comes off very much so. I don't know, from the panels I have seen. I didn't see the full context of everything. But it comes off as like, what if someone who is not black tried to write black people? And it felt like very much so like a stereotype. And that's the weirdest thing, because we've had non-black people write Miles Morales in the Spider-Man video game, in Spider-Verse, and it's handled very well. So where's the disconnect? It's just Marvel Comics is just ass, bro. Yo, Neo, are you seeing the Marcel the Shell with the shoes on movie? You're not the only person that's been talking about that tonight, Film Lover. I've seen a couple people. I know. I gotta look into that shit. John David Washington would have been amazing as T'Challa. T'Challa. That was my number one fan cast. No Way Home is still going to be a better movie than Black Panther 2. Like, let's just not listen. No Way Home has its problems, but that's still going to be better than Black Panther. That'd be like, yo, let's do No Way Home. Tom Holland's not here. What? Yeah, we're going to make it's going to be Spider-Man, the World of New York City. We're going to have Zendaya, the lead. We're going to have Jacob Batalon. We're going to have Mr. Delmar from Delmar's Groceries 1, 2, and 3. Oh, yeah, that guy playing Hawkman. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad pick. $4.99 from Sensu Bean. Taika Waititi's Star Wars movie will suck because they'll be telling knock-knock jokes the whole movie. Knock, knock. Who's there? You're in a galaxy far, far away. That's the joke. Bro, I gotta watch that Shell movie with some shrooms. I gotta watch this trailer. Y'all keep talking about it, man. By Odin's Fade. I gotta watch that trailer. Let me look this shit up, man. Let me look at this Marcel movie. This man says shrooms, and I was like, huh? Marcel the Shell with shoes on. Oh, it's playing. Oh, what is that? What the fuck? Yeah, I've never seen this shit before. A 1-inch tall shell. Oh, shit. It's from A24? Okay. Someone says this is a real movie. I'm dead. Oh, I gotta... okay. I have not seen it. You know what? I'm not even gonna watch the trailer. I'm just gonna go see this movie. Because y'all talking some good shit about it, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just do it. Oh, I gotta drive into the city to see this. It's a comedy. I don't know. Havoc. No, Havoc. No, he's at the movies right now. Rhino, we might see this movie on Saturday, bro. We might see this shit. Yo, have a good night, CJB. Yeah, I would put the trailer on Don Otaku, but copyright, you know. Yo, we might see this on Saturday. We might see this on Saturday, yeah. Yeah, because it's playing, yeah. Playing, we can go Lincoln Square. Yeah, might. Yeah, Jason, I'm gonna text you, man. We might go see this shit, bruh. Might see this shit, bruh. When is it? It's not gonna be playing anywhere near me, like near me. Live review after, yes sir. Yeah, so on Saturday it's playing. Well, it's playing at AMC Lincoln Square, so we can hit that shit up. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Live review for the stream. For the stream, guys, for the stream. I didn't see the Woman King trailer. Oh, it goes to a wide audience after that? Okay. That's good, though. That's good, man. Yeah, but I'm gonna be in the city anyway on Saturday, so go see that shit, bruh. Go see that shit. Man, that shit's crazy, though. This stream, man, we got a bunch of fucking what if stands. That's the weirdest thing, bro. We got what if stands. We have Don Otaku. Like, it's just a whole bunch of weirdos tonight, man. Surprisingly, Flame has been very tame tonight. He's probably just like staring at his graphics card or something. What do you think about The Boys? I fucking love it. So I'm working my way through season 4. Season 4. I'm in the future, guys. I'm working my way through season 3. I've got 4 episodes left, so no spoilers. But The Boys is honestly what superhero TV has been missing. The way that they balance satire with a really serious story is so good, man. Just enough gratuitous violence, but not overboard. Good amount of humor. Solid character development. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to finish this up because I know the best is yet to come. All the crazy stuff that happens towards the end. So excited. I'm playing Warframe. Okay, nice. You ever take shrooms? They helped me get through one. They helped me get through. Rory, wait, yo, what the fuck? Rory just said, like, yo, I fucking love What If. I had to take shrooms, though, but I fucking love it. Yo, Rory, hey, what's going on, fam? Is this what you want to talk about, man? But, yo, man. Nah, I've never done shrooms before. Never done shrooms. I've done a few things, but not shrooms. Would you be fine if Daisy Ridley played Spider-Woman in Olivia Wilde's Marvel film, since it sounds like it'll focus on Spider-Woman? Yeah, why not? Fuck it, I love Daisy. She's great. Yeah, Invincible was good. Invincible was good, but I'm gonna be real. Only like the first and the final fights of Invincible I really fucked with. The Boys, every single episode, season 1, season 2, and now season 3 is fucking amazing, bro. Wait, Arcane got a season 2. That's confirmed? Like, that's actually happening? Yeah. Because I saw the first season late, so I didn't know if I missed the season announcement. But it's actually confirmed getting a season 2. Yo, everyone's talking about The Boys. Yes. I'm working my way through season 3 Ventriloquist. I'm like halfway through. Oh, you're playing Warframe. But we got edibles. Yo, but we got shrooms. What do you think about Corey Michael Smith, who played Riddler in Gotham? He was a little too... The weird shit... Like, that's the thing about him and the Penguin in that show. Shit was just a little too weird for my liking, man. I mean, I might have to go back and rewatch certain scenes. But honest to God, the only thing I really vibed with in that show from a villain point of view was Cameron Monaghan. Oh, okay, so it's confirmed. Okay, I can't fucking wait. Because Arcane right now is the gold standard for animation, in my opinion. Oh, playing Three Hopes? Okay. How dare you have issues with something, Jason? How dare you? Nah, you know, you never know these days, Fresh Ingredients. Sometimes the good shit doesn't get a season 2, but all the worst shit gets something, you know? That's why I always am skeptical, you know? I don't know. You know what it is? It's just the jilted, spectacular Spider-Man fan in me. I'm still not over the fact that shit got canceled. We got some bullshit. We got some bullshit. bullshit. Did you see The Black Phone? Yes, I did. I saw it 2 weeks ago. Very good movie. Ethan Hawke killed it. I'm playing Solasta on Game Pass. RPG fans and D&D fans should definitely play it. It's pretty fun and 4-player co-op. Really? I have no idea what this game is. Oh, Don Otaku, maybe you and me will co-op that shit. Depends, like, how far into the game are you? I don't want to slow you down. Yeah, I'm just really just trying to get into a game with Don Otaku so I can just murder him, bro. Oh. Okay, I'm looking at this game. Okay. What are some must-play JRPGs for the PS4 and Switch? Oh, brother, there's a lot of stuff. Okay. Obviously Persona. Persona is coming to the Switch, so you're gonna have Personas 3, 4, and 5. The Tales series is really solid. The Legend of Heroes series is fantastic. Trails of Cold Steel. Flame here recommends Triangle Strategy. Triangle Strategy is a good, obviously a strategy game. There's a lot of shit, dude. There's a lot of stuff. And you have a lot of like collections on there. You have like the Dragon Quest game collection. You have Dragon Quest 11, which is like a very old school type of JRPG. Shit, there's so many, dude. Are you seeing Nope? Yes, Rory. I am seeing Nope. I can't wait. Into the Spider-Verse is top tier. But the problem with Into the Spider-Verse is that there's only one of it. And Arcane, I have like a whole season. And I love it. I can start a campaign with you. It's basically D&D in video game form like Divinity. Okay. Yeah, Down on Talk. I think, yeah, we're friends on Xbox, so we can probably do something this week, maybe. Don's a ladies' man. Yo, Don is not no ladies' man. This dude, Don, he's a killer, bro. Them stories he was telling us. Sup, Neo, where are the dreads? No, I don't have dreads, bro. I just twisted my hair for the past couple days, and now I untwisted it. So, yeah. That was just something I was experimenting with, like, twisting my hair using gel and everything, and shit was nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grow my hair over the next 6 months, and I'm going to get it like properly locked. My left Joy-Con won't work in handheld mode. What's wrong? Uh-oh. So I've had that happen a few times. I would say try reattaching it. I've had some weird sync issues with the Joy-Con. Yeah, Joy-Cons are very finicky. Arcane got my friend to play League this year, and he's like 150 hours in 3 months. Holy shit. Yeah, sometimes all it takes is like some supplemental material to get people hype on shit. Like, I had a friend who played Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and she had never really gotten into Star Wars like that. Like, she saw the first movie, and she saw Force Awakens, but she loved Jedi Fallen Order, and she was like, I feel like I would love this so much more if I actually knew what the fuck was going on. And I was like, yeah, you will. And then she went back and she rewatched all the movies, and she's like, oh my god, Darth Vader, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, buddy. Isn't the sky beautiful, you guys? Yeah, Pro Controller is the way to go when it comes to the Switch. I mean, I don't mind using the Joy-Cons, like, if I'm out and about, you know? Like, I don't mind them. They're not bad. But I will say I do love the HoriPad. The HoriPad Pro, whatever that thing is called. That's a comfortable alternative. 3-year lock journey for me. You just have to get past the first year. Yeah, I don't even mind the growing of the hair, man. The growing of the hair and all that stuff. I don't mind that. That's fine. Because I've been growing my hair since... well, I mean, it's not even all the way picked out right now. But I've been growing my hair for the past couple of months. I don't mind growing the hair. I don't mind like the ugly phases and all that shit. Because you always think about like the end game and the end goal. Will there ever be a Switch price drop for those who still don't own one? Nah, Hidden Leaf. Nah. The way it's looking right now, the Switch is 5.5 years old. You're not going to get no price drop. Finally got a PS5. Oh shit, congratulations, my boy Rhino. Now we got to get you on some of these games, bro. I need to see you stream that Demon Souls remake, bro. That man's gonna get his cheeks clapped. Pause. What's up, Nostalgia Trip? Damn, RIP in my pockets. Yeah, the thing about the Switch is, like, it's not just $300. It's $300. Then you usually want to buy a screen protector. Then you want to buy a micro SD card. Then you want to buy everything. So it becomes roughly a $400-ish purchase. And then if you want to buy a Pro controller, it's more expensive. And yeah, it's the Switch. Like, when I bought my Switch, it, like, for all the things I needed, which was the console, screen protector, carrying case, Pro controller, micro SD card, it ended up going from a $300 purchase to an almost $500 purchase. $5 from Don Otaku. I used to use the Pro controller all day, but now I prefer split Joy-Con in each hand while chilling in bed, and it's so much more comfortable. Honestly, that's not a bad configuration, bro, because sometimes you just be lying down like this. You be lying down there like this, and you just have like here and here, and it's like, oh, okay. And for some games that don't require your attention, like turn-based titles, you just be chilling, you just moving, man. So I can see that. I can definitely see that. I just wish they made like a Pro version of the Joy-Con that are like bigger and bulkier. The Switch price drop is when it's going to be discontinued. Yeah, probably. Should I just get a Steam Deck and emulate? I mean, honestly, yeah. The Steam Deck is not that much more expensive than a Switch, and you could do so much more. The only problem is waiting. That's the thing. Playing Final Fantasy VII Remake made me realize how bad the graphics are on the Switch. Oh, poo. I mean, you don't really need to go that far. All you have to do is just play any game, really. Like, try playing something like Horizon and then go back to the Switch. That's the thing. Like, I know the Switch is not about graphics and everything, but dude, some of those resolutions and frame rates is rough, dude. Like, I'm so hyped for Xenoblade. I am not hyped for that resolution and frame rate. That's why I think when Xenoblade comes out, that's going to be the only game I play for a few weeks, because I can't go back and forth from Xenoblade to another game, and it's just like, it's too much of a, like, bro, my mind. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Nintendo had a sale last week. I checked the prices. They were dropped by $2. They don't care. Dude, Nintendo is the Apple of gaming, but in all the worst ways. I've seen Apple products go on sale more often than Nintendo products. Like, I've seen the AirPods go on sale for like $50 off, $60 off, versus any of the Switch games. Like, launch Switch games are still $60, bro. That does not make any sense to me. Nintendo, because you know what it is? Because every single person that buys a Switch, because, you know, the Switch is like really the ultimate companion console. So whenever they buy a Switch, they're like, ooh, I need to get some games. And they just buy all the games full price. And Nintendo's like, well, why would we drop the price? Fuck that. Like, the most you'll see a Switch game drop is maybe $30 about 5 years after it's come out. And it depends how well the game sold, too. If the game sold well, you'll get like a $15 sale. If the game sold ridiculously well, you'll get a $7 off sale. Why isn't the Steam Deck more talked about? Mainly because you can't get it. You know, it's by reservation only. It's not something you can just go and buy. That's part of the reason why. But I think once it becomes more readily available and accessible, I think that's when the discussions will start happening. But as it stands right now, it's not that many people have the Steam Deck. Because no one's getting their Steam Deck. Exactly, yeah. Most of the people who pre-ordered it last year still haven't gotten it. Like, I pre-ordered mine in July of last year, and I'm finally getting mine a year later. So imagine all the people who just pre-ordered it now. They're not getting it bare minimum until like end of the year. And yeah, Fresh is right. It is definitely more of a hardcore gamer thing. Because remember, people are buying the Steam Deck because they want to play portable PC games. It's different versus the Switch, which is like mass appeal. Oh my God, I could do this and that and play Mario. You know, I can play Nintendo. I'm so excited for my fucking Steam Deck, bro. Bro. Man, this chick is taking me out on a date for my birthday tomorrow, and I'm just kind of like, I want to play my Steam Deck, like. Oh man. Is KOTOR worth it on the Switch? Well, if you like KOTOR, which is a fantastic game, I absolutely recommend it. Don't play the second one though, because apparently there's like a game-breaking bug right now. Yeah, I love how Mr. Yotsuki's been quiet all night, and he's just like, "Oh, wait a minute, I gotta comment on this." Nah, man. I mean, like, she's like, "Oh, I want to take you out for your birthday." I'm like, "Bet, cool," but damn, man. Oh no, okay. My birthday is this Saturday, you guys. She's just taking me out early for my birthday. Jason's like, nah, Neo's birthday is Saturday, I think. Jason, how long have we been friends? Let's see. Steam Deck is definitely going to be one of those niche products that really blows up in the community. But it's going to take a couple of years for the masses to truly adopt it. This is definitely going to be like that premium hardcore niche product. Steam Deck is a myth. Nah, it won't be a myth tomorrow. Neo, you still go out with that Asian girl you posted on Twitter? No. Oh, it's been a while since we broke up. Oh yeah, the Seth Green NFT scandal, bro. These celebrities and the NFTs, bro. Toy Baker, we haven't forgotten. We know. I appreciate all the early birthday wishes, though. Thank you, guys. Oh, they finally fixed the KOTOR bug? That's awesome. Nah, okay, Jason, I understand. You safe for now. Yeah, honestly, bro, anytime someone tries to pimp out NFT content, I just look the other way, bro. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, what's his name? The guy who created Dead or Alive, he just started his new company, and they're focusing on NFTs and other shit like that, and I said, I'm good, fam. I'm good. Damn, my bad, fam, but you're good, though. You're NeoGameSpark for a reason. You can get all the baddies. Oh, I appreciate you, Mr. Yotsuki. Yeah. I appreciate that, man. You know, I mean, it's one of those things, bro. It's like you spend time talking to somebody, you run game, you think everything is good and all that, but then people show their true colors, and then you realize, I don't want that shit, bro. And you got to end it. You got to get out of that shit before it becomes worse. And it's a good thing because it was one of those situations where I stuck to my guns. Whereas if this was like a Neo a few years ago, I probably wouldn't have, and I've tried to work things out. Then remember, you got to realize, like, relationships are a two-way street, whether it's romantic or otherwise. So both people got to put in the work. And you can't have one person putting in the work trying to help someone and the other person's like, nah. So, yeah, man, you just keep it pushing. You just keep it pushing because life is beautiful and we don't dwell on people like that. How's your podcast stream holding up, Mr. Neo? It's going pretty good, Arturo. It's going good, my brother. We're probably going to wrap things up for tonight in 15 minutes. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. It's almost 2.5 hours we've been streaming, bro. That's insane. But it's been fun, guys. It's always, man, like I said, Ask Neos are like one of the highlights of my week, man. Just every Tuesday night, us chilling. Hey, Neo, have you tried evolving free-to-play online games like Warframe or Destiny 2? Yes, I've actually tried both of those games. I tried out Warframe, well, when it first came on the PS4, played it for a few hours, it didn't hook me. Tried it when it came to the Switch, played it for more time, and then I just stopped playing it. But yeah, I'm not really big into those live service, endlessly involving type of games because they're just such a major grind. And I know for some people, that's fine for them because they play them in waves. Like, there's some people I know who only play Destiny a couple months of the year, whenever the expansions come out. But for me, I just look at all my friends who play them daily, and sometimes they just be getting on the game when they don't want to get on the game. And I look at my time as is, and the time that I would spend gaming, I'd rather just play stuff I want to play rather than like something where I really have to grind. But, you know, I realize I don't represent everybody. So, you know, there's a lot of people who enjoy the social aspects and they love squatting up with their friends. And that's good. I'm happy there are games like that for people. For me, I just stick to more of like the single player stuff. I'm not sure if TennoCon is this weekend. I know Flame would know. Yo, I've been wondering, back in the day, you mentioned you always had these sources on leaks from Japan for Naruto games. Who were they? Oh, man, you're bringing it way back. So in terms of, like, sources, like, I had... Who was this guy? So it was this guy... It's going to sound so weird, like my uncle at Nintendo. So it was this guy who was friends with somebody who was a tester on some of the games that Bamco put out. And he would relay me some information about some of the stuff they were working on. But it was really like vanilla stuff that most people in the media would eventually figure out at some point. So yeah, that was basically that. Like, he would tell me something like a few weeks before they would announce it, and then that was it. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. But he was like, don't talk about this. Don't talk about it until everybody knows. And I was like, oh, all right. So I was never really that person that would leak all the stuff. I could have if I really cared about the clout. But it was like one of those things where it's like, no, I'm just sharing all this stuff about you, all this stuff with you, so you know. And I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. But yeah, I've never had like crazy sources that leaks like, oh, they're secretly working on a Naruto Storm 5 or something. Never to that degree. Wow, holy shit. You put 2,500 plus hours into Rocket League? Damn. That's insane, because that's a very competitive game, bro. Holy shit. I'm trying to think, like, the most amount of time... Well, I mean, to me, the most amount of time I put in games is just RPGs. Like, put a couple hundred hours into The Witcher across different playthroughs. You know, Mass Effect. Fallout. Yeah, mainly just RPGs, bro. I used to play a lot of Left 4 Dead 2 back in the day. A lot of Left 4 Dead 2. Let me go down. I haven't signed into my Steam account in a while. I mean, that's going to change tomorrow with the Steam Deck. But let me see like some of my most played games on Steam. I have not really opened up my Steam in such a long time because I don't really do a lot of PC gaming. You know what sucks though? I missed the summer sale. I should have bought a shit ton of games to test on the Steam Deck, but I didn't. So I'll probably just look. I think Reman Gaming has a summer sale going on, so I'll probably just look at that. Yeah, last time I was really online on Steam, I don't even remember, bro. Yeah, I've barely been on. The last game I played was fucking Left 4 Dead 2. I played that last year. Like Left 4 Dead 2, I put like 150 hours into that. Which is nothing crazy compared to like most people, but you know, to me that was a lot because I played a lot of it on the 360 as well, and this was just like the time that I would spend on PC. I gotta remember. Okay, so you go to games owned, playtime. All right, it's like Left 4 Dead. Yeah, it's definitely my most played game on Steam. And then I stopped playing because most of these stats are from like before 2014 when I got a PS4. Because when I got a PS4, I just went back to consoles and I just played a lot on there. I'd have to look at like my play times on like PlayStation to see exactly, you know. Damn, I'm looking at my Steam library of games and I'm like, what do I want to try out first on the Steam Deck? I have a good idea of what I'm going to play. I just knowing me. And no, it's not The Witcher 3. I don't even have The Witcher 3 on Steam. I have it on freaking GOG. I know a game. I think I know a game I'm going to start. Ooh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Let's see. Oh, wow. I have the... Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's... You know, obviously that makes sense. I was just looking through my library. I was like, oh, I have the definitive editions of Mafia and and BioShock, and I was like, oh yeah, because they did the update on PC for free. I got all the remastered stuff and shit. Oh, we got a couple super chats rolling in. $5 super chat from Don Otaku. Add me on Steam. Don Solo. Don't look at my game library though. Oh my god, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna look at your game library, bro. I'm gonna look at your game library. Let me add you. We'll be friends on Steam forever and ever and ever. Okay, there we go. Add a friend. Don Solo. There you are. Add friend. I just added you. We will soon be friends. $5 coming in from Blue Senshi. If I had to see, I would probably have up to 1,400 hours on Xenoverse 2 on PS5, PS4, Switch, and now PC. Damn, this man said 1,400 hours on Xenoverse? What do y'all be doing on Xenoverse? Listen, I have not played Xenoverse since it came out. What do y'all be doing on that game? Is it just like a whole bunch of missions they keep adding? Like, what's the story on that, bro? I need the 411. $5 coming in from Labrelius McGee. Has anyone played Asura's Wrath? It's pretty crazy. Oh, dude, Asura's Wrath is like a visual orgasm, dude. That's like that's like playing a Dragon Ball Z game if it was just all the crazy set pieces of Dragon Ball. Oh, y'all making a rain tonight. Thank you so much. You got $20 coming in from Aaron Harrington. Yo, what up, Neo? Been watching since 2010. Oh, appreciate you, Aaron. That's coming up on 12 years now. Holy shit. Like, it's so funny, man, because every now and then, you know, we run into people who've like been subscribed to the channel for a while and they maybe don't come to the streams, or people who've been here for a long time. And then I see some names pop up and I was like, I remember you from those OG YouTube days where we used to have to be on the computer to type comments. And now everything is on our phones and shit. But I appreciate the support, Aaron. 12 fucking years. Some people have had kids since then. That's awesome. Thank you so much. $5 from Don Otaku. Why is everyone playing Asura's Wrath suddenly? I will never forget them selling the true ending as DLC. Well, it's because the game always goes on sale with the Xbox back compat thing they got going on. So yeah, that's why a lot of people are buying it, because they sell it for like $3. But yo, that was some scummy shit, because they sold Asura's Wrath back in the day for like $60, and then you had to buy all the DLC. It was fucked up. Oh, another $5 from Don Otaku. JK, there's no shame in my game library. Expose me live. All right. So we potentially could be doing a live exposure right now for the homie Don Otaku. And I appreciate all the super chats, you guys. Thank you so much. Let's see. All right, let's look at Don Otaku's library, and we'll figure out if he's really you know, worthy to be exposed. God, it's been so long, I almost forgot how to. Is this man online? Oh, Black Bond is playing Mech Warrior 5. Social reject. Where the hell does your profile go? I just had your profile and it's gone. What the hell? Why can't I find your name? I'm trying to figure out where's your name is. Why can't I find your name, bro? Yeah, I can't. Where'd you go, Don Otaku? Oh, here it is. All right. So I added you as a friend. You haven't accepted my friend request, so I can't see your games, bro. This man says expose my game library. I can't. You won't show me your games. Ah, typical Don Otaku, man. Typical Don Otaku. Okay, so $5 coming in from Blue Senshi. They keep dropping DLCs, and the RNG in Xenoverse 2 is really bad. Steam is Blues_Senshi 98. I'll let all you guys. We can be friends. We can be friends on Steam. Actually, you know what? I think it'd be easier if you guys add me. Because there's too many of y'all niggas on here, bro. Let me add you. Here, that's my Steam name right there, guys. That's my Steam name. If y'all want to go ahead and add me. Oh, actually, you know what? You can do this. A quick invite. Oh, cool. So we can just do this. That's a quick invite. What is this? Bum, bum. All right, let's see. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so he finally accepted it. Oh, I got a friend request from Volt Vixen. All right. Confirm. All right, so we're gonna do a live exposure potentially of Don Otaku's games that he plays. Let's see. Nigga, what? Nah, fam. All right. I don't even know. This is wild. So I'm looking at his recently played list. My best friend Sally, Phelan's Quest, Operation Lovecraft, Fallen Doll Demo, and Stardew Valley. It's the Stardew Valley for me, bro. It's just so funny. It's the Stardew Valley for me, and he almost has 100% achievements in My Best Friend Sally. Don Otaku, what are you? You know what? I can't even question this because this is Don Otaku, but let's look at his other games that he played. Rocket League, he wasn't kidding. He has over 1,100 hours. Middle-earth, Shadow of War, Fallout 4, My Time at Porsche, Bloodstained. Damn, he got 60 hours in Bloodstained? Jesus. Hades, Game Dev Tycoon. All right, I'm seeing some decent NBA 2K17, the last good 2K game. How do you have 32 hours in Doki Doki Literature Club? That's interesting. He's like, yeah, all the different routes in the playthroughs. Damn, Don Otaku got all these interesting games. Sweet F Cake, Honey Pop, Love Esquire, Roommates, No One But You, Monster Girl Island. Flame is just taking down notes right now. Material Girl. What the fuck? I don't even know what the fuck is all this shit, bro? Like, yo, it's crazy because he'll have shit like, he'll have Star Wars Jedi Knight Academy, and then he'll have something called freaking Buddha Fix Dick Dine and Dash. What the fuck? Yo, who's this man, bro? Whose man is this, bro? Neo, you just don't get it. I don't want to get it. I don't want to get it, bro. Yo, this dude Don Otaku, man. Oh, I got some friend requests coming in. Let me accept those. Yo, that dude Don, bro. That dude Don is something different, bro. All right, I just accepted all these friend requests. That dude Don, that boy Don, dumb. He is something different, y'all. He's something different. Oh man. All right. Anyways, so I just looked at the clock, guys. We just hit 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock on the dot, which means it's time to wrap up Ask Neo. Unless you guys are gonna be whores and donate crazy super chats. But thank you guys so much. As always, it is a pleasure and a privilege to be in y'all's presence while we do these streams. Ask Neo is one of my favorite moments of the week, and it's always so much fun. And Alan V just came in, bro. I just finished watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's fantastic. I'm in love with the show and all its characters. Yes, I'm so happy you enjoyed it. Avatar is the GOAT, and if you guys have not watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, definitely give it a shot. But yeah, as always, it is awesome hanging with y'all. Thank you so much for the super chats, the new memberships, you know, just all the crazy chaotic fun, like Don Otaku ending off the stream with this weird ass fucking list. You don't get it. You know what it is? Don Otaku is right there. He's sitting on the computer with a cigarette in hand. He's just like, you wouldn't understand. That man is the true Joker. Where's Asbel Lant when we need him? We need Asbel Lant to just pump the brakes. We miss you. Asbel, if you're watching, we miss you, bro. Oh, and $5, of course, from Don Otaku. Fuda Fix Dine and Dash, Dick Dine and Dash is fire, bro. Highly recommend. I don't even know what's real or not with you, bro. I need like a middleman to vet all this shit, bro. Cause I look at that and I'm like, nah, fam. I don't know about that. But what I do know is that it's an Ask Neo stream, and as it's become tradition, we gotta hold ourselves a hydration check, y'all. And considering this is my birthday week, I'm not gonna give y'all the intro. You know what these hydration checks are. So on the count of 3, grab your favorite H2O beverage of choice. Oh God, David's got the vodka bottle. What vodka is it this time, bro? Is it Grey Goose? You got that Grey Goose? Or you got the Ciroc? Is it flavored Ciroc? Let us know, bro. And on the count of 3, we gonna have ourselves a hydration. 1, 2, 3, hydration. Don Otaku might be Newman from Seinfeld. He very well might be. This generation's Newman. And Gian-GianThaDon got my agua. Yes, that's right. That's what makes you Gian-GianThaDon, bro. But yeah, you guys, enjoy the rest of your mornings, your evenings, your afternoons. Your boy's got to get himself some food. And then, man, I mean, shit, it's either between me starting another episode of The Boys, or I might just hop back on this Mass Effect 2. I haven't figured out my mind yet. But man, I said McCormick, oh God. But yeah, yo, I will check in with you guys this Thursday for the return of the Sweaty Cast. We took last week off because Shut Up Gabe was recovering from COVID. But we're going to be back this Thursday. We've got a lot of topics to discuss in addition to our joint review of Thor Love and Thunder. So if you loved me ranting tonight, you're going to get a whole bunch more of it on Thursday, and you're going to hear Gabe's takes as well. And yeah, y'all. I can't get over this nigga playing a game called Fuda Fix Dick Dine and Dash. Like, that just honestly threw off my whole equilibrium, man. Like, what? That man's just over there like, just you know what? I'm about to be playing my Steam Deck, and I'm just gonna, if I see a weird ass game title pop up, it's Don Otaku. Either Don Otaku or Flame. Flame is gonna be playing God of War, and this man is gonna be playing Dick of War. Straight up, that's what he's about to be doing. Oh man. Oh, I appreciate that, warrior fella. Yeah, coming back next week's Ask Neo, I will be a whole year older. That is fucking insane. It's crazy how the world works. Another rotation around the sun. But yeah, you guys, for me for now, my name is NGS signing out, and like always, I will catch you guys later. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one. It's really called Fuda Fix Dine and Dash with the dicks, and I had to come back. I had to fucking come back. I had to come back. I can't believe he really playing that shit, bro. Like, that just like, wow, bro. Like, wow, bro. You really. Oh, what's up, people? What's up? How y'all doing? Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream, you guys. Welcome back to the fucking stream. Oh man, yeah, this is the After Dark special. This is the this is literally where we might do a call-in show just to roast Don Otaku. We might honestly have to do that, bro. Nah, honest to God, that's it. That's the stream for the night, you guys. Y'all eat, drink, be merry, just in time for me. That's right, Corey Gryffindor. Just in time for your triumphant return. Now, Corey Gryffindor, you missed some funny ass shit, bro. If you scrub back like 20 minutes. This man, Don Otaku, just cemented himself as a stream icon for the second time 2 weeks in a row. I can't understand it. The dichotomy of one Don Otaku. We can write a book about this man. Anyways, yeah. No, definitely. You know what we got to do? I mean, maybe next Tuesday we might do the post-birthday stream. No, maybe this Sunday. All right, this is tentative. But maybe this Sunday. We might have a stream because I'm not working Sunday. Because I took off for my birthday weekend. So we might have a stream Sunday where we just chill. We be in the Discord. We stream. Might have a few drinks. We just celebrate life. We might do that. What do y'all think about that? Sunday? Like, it'd be in the evening time. Like, probably like 6 or some shit. Just an even time. We all get on Discord. If you guys haven't joined the Discord community, it's in the link down below. But we just get on here and we just have a stream. We just chat. We have fun. We could play some games. We could play Among Us. Oh my God. Drunk Among Us? Oh my God. That shit would be fire. That shit would be fucking fire. What do y'all think about that? This Sunday night? This Sunday night we just do that shit? I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna put this in the fuck. I don't have shit to do on Sunday. I'm going to brunch. I'm getting drunk. And I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna get drunk with you guys. Hopefully not too drunk. But listen, you gotta bring your own alcohol. I'm gonna buy myself a bottle of something. I don't know what. But we doing this shit. And I need some participants. Y'all listen, I'm not saying y'all gotta drink like crazy, but you gotta come with the shits. If we playing Among Us, you gotta come with the clapbacks and the roasts. There's no holds barred. You gotta insult each other. Like, no, listen, we gotta insult, man, listen. If y'all were there for the last Among Us stream we did like 2 years ago, shit went left 5 minutes in, man. Y'all saw a different side of Neo. Jesus Christ, my nails. I gotta get a manicure and a pedicure for my birthday, man. You know, self-grooming and all that shit. Is Among Us crossplay? It is, right? Because I remember we were playing on PC and people were on mobile. So is the console crossplay too? I would assume so, right? Because you're just joining a server. Isn't that how it is? Might fuck around and play some Fall Guys. I don't know, man. Man said ramen. We'll have ramen delivered. It's not the same, bro. It's not the same. But I don't know. I think Among Us is crossplay because either way, you could just download. Because the game, it's like what? It's free on mobile, and I think it's like a few bucks on consoles. It's on Game Pass, so I think it should be good. Either way, this Sunday we definitely, unless I get too fucked up at brunch, we're definitely having some fun. But yeah, you guys, for the second time tonight, from me to you for now, my name is NGS signing out, and like always, I will catch you guys later. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one.